Hello! How's it going? Today going live was really, really hard. Chat, we're going to talk about feelings. We're not going to talk about feelings, but we have been here before. So I'm going to try and keep it short in sort of like a quality of life update in terms of... Where's my muff? There we go. Sorry. That wasn't that. It was on the floor. It was on the floor. Life isn't a straight line right now, and I feel like we've very much been here before. But there are some positives. We're just gonna talk it through. I'm very tired. I'm very tired. Absolutely spent. That's too uplifting. Okay, that'll do. I'm very tired. I am like if you have a full-time job, I'm sure you'll be familiar with this experience. I am walking that line of burnout, and I've been burnt out before where I've had to like take a week off work, and like nobody wants Chimken to take a week off work because of burnout. So I'm sort of trying to mitigate the burnout as much as humanly possible. And in 2026, chat, it is extremely easy to get burnout. You sort of gesture at the world at large. There's so much shit going on. I've talked about it very loosely in the last couple of months, but my job over the last couple of months has not been a straight line. And I'm trying, and that's the important thing. When I stop trying, that's the bit where everybody needs to get concerned. But I have noticed over the course of the last 4 weeks or so that I have sort of, like, having gone from never really cancelling streams at all, maybe sneaking one in here or there, cancelled streams have become massively frequent. And don't get me wrong, there has been a heat wave in the UK. I am not entirely to blame when it comes to the inconsistency over the last 4 weeks. But I am at a point where I needed to sort of sit back and take like an inventory of everything that's going on in my life right now. So, very quickly from the top of my head, we got some bad news about our mortgage recently. Because again, very quickly, very adult conversation, mortgage rates in the UK are massively up at the moment because, again, the big stuff that's happening in the world, the mortgage interest rates are absolutely massive. And it just so happens that me and Dolly are refreshing our mortgage this year, which is not great. So that was sort of in the back of my head as a problem that was going to occur because we don't live on an excessive amount of cash as it is, and to then all of a sudden be paying hundreds of pounds out more on a monthly basis was a little bit of a concern for me. But I'm happy to confirm that this week, pay rise, chat. I'm not saying it's not a big one, but it's like a quality of life increase where my job is quite good at when the world is in dire straits. The company I work for has in the past been very good at going, oh, the world is in a shit. The shit is a shit show right now. So pay rise. So the mortgage is a bit less of an issue than it was. So that was good. That's a weight off my mind. What else happened? Oh, private healthcare. We've talked on the channel for quite some time about me getting my autism and ADHD diagnosis. Again, because the world is in a horrible state, my company looked at the state of our national health system in the UK and went, there are some people in our business that haven't got the best treatment from the medical people of the UK. So what we're going to do is get one of those newfangled, because we don't get this. This isn't a common experience in the UK. I'm sure because a lot of Americans, like I have a lot of Americans a lot of Americans will be dealing with medical insurance, right? I don't deal with that in the UK. I've used the National Health Service my entire life. My parents, who are reasonably well off, do not pay for private healthcare. They go to the National Health Service. But for the first time ever, and W Company, I will be getting private healthcare insurance. It doesn't cost I get taxed slightly more on an annual basis, and when I go to my first appointment, depending on the problem, I will pay X amount of money for that issue, but it will be like £200, and then every single appointment I have related to that issue will be free. It will be covered by the medical insurance in the UK. So private healthcare is going to be a thing. Is going to be a thing for RightBigChimken. Sadly, it doesn't transfer to partners, because DollyWhiskers, obviously chronically ill, disabled, could probably benefit. But at least for me, autism and ADHD diagnosis, one potential problem. I've talked to chat about my hernia. It's not really a bad one, and but it's not going away. So there might be a hernia appointment in my future. What the hell is this music list? Mental health, either way, private healthcare could work out. Is there anything else I need to fill you in on? This is the most adult start to a stream. This is the most low energy adult start to a stream in the history of time. I don't know if this is like a common experience as an adult. I would like things to start breaking on my own terms, because we've had a number of big, obviously that was completely outside of George's control. He didn't do all of that stuff at the beginning of the year maliciously. And obviously we had good cat pet insurance when it came down to taking care of his thing. But it sort of happened separately of us. I mowed the lawn a couple of weeks ago, and the lawnmower broke. And I'm just like, I knew we needed a new lawnmower. I had sort of planned to get a new lawnmower before the end of the year, but I was sort of crossing my fingers that our previous lawnmower would have lasted. And then it breaks. And then there's a problem with the car. And then there's a problem with this, and there's a problem with that. I just want one example before the end of 2026 where I'm like, okay, I've got this thing, right? I've got this water bowl. I've got this water bottle, and it's got the potential to get a hole in it before the end of 2026. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy a brand new water bottle. But I'm going to do so because I'm doing that before the thing breaks. Because every time I have this thought about anything, the thing breaks before I get a chance to sort it out. And then, like, this keeps happening all the freaking time. So, again, this might be a slightly neurodivergent take on the universe, but if something could break on my terms, that would be good. That would be great. And thank you for watching. Disconnect. I should have had a button prepared for this. That one. So yes, while I'm a little bit low energy, I've also decided to do some content. I've decided to do some content, chat. The MyCU is not going away. What is the MyCU, you ask? Well, I have this very well-prepared audio clip for you.
The MyCU is a multi-game spanning franchise in which the proprietor of MyAnus, first established in Cities Skylines 2 circa 2026, takes the reins of various retailers, services, and organizations. This universe is bound by nothing, not the span of time, and certainly not the depths of depravity. We're flogging this joke till it's dead.
Okay, since I started playing Cities Skylines 2, I find myself really enjoying the one game at a time thing. Obviously, I was enjoying it before. We did Cult of the Lamb, we did Ken, and then the MyCU sort of spawned out about it. And then we've had all of these different games, and they're all sort of interconnected in my brain. We're having a nice amount of fun with the lore and the sort of like the Forza and the City Skylines, and then experimenting with other things like Blackjacket. I'm having a really nice time with this concept, but I find myself playing City Skylines, Forza Horizon 6, and Final Fantasy 14, all three of which don't have an end credits sort of situation. Like, it's going to take me either a very long time to get there, or the end credits kind of doesn't exist. So, in this state of tiredness, in this state of tiredness I suddenly find myself in, I'm trying to reinvigorate is the wrong word. I'm not reinvigorating because I'm not in a bad place when it comes to Twitch. Twitch remains one of my guiding lights, my free therapy, a place and a thing that I love to do on a regular basis. But I wanted to do a full playthrough of something, and I was thinking real hard. There aren't any AAAs or anything coming out anytime soon that I'm even slightly like. I wasn't going to go out and spend some money because I already owned The Witcher 3. So I was very happy to receive the news that CD Projekt Red had announced a expansion for The Witcher 3. The Witcher 3 came out in 2015 or something like that. I can't remember the exact date. What is the exact date? When was The Witcher 3 released? The Witcher 3 release date. The Witcher 3 was released. The Witcher 3 was released in 2015. So it's very interesting, and I'm not entirely sure. It might even be the first of its kind. I can't remember a single other instance of this happening. They are releasing an expansion for a decades-old game to connect it to the fourth game in the series, and I know how I work, right? I know how I work. I'm surrounded by a certain number of people that are liable to pick up The Witcher 4 on release, and I know there was going to be a substantial amount of FOMO about it. But also, I had always, when I did the Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough, The Witcher 3 was another game that I would have loved to have played for a full month. So what I've decided to do with this news that The Witcher 3 is getting this expansion, this is going to be it, right? This is going to be it. This is going to be my definitive Witcher 3 playthrough. I've dabbled with The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt a couple of times. I've never made any reasonable amount of progression into the game. Like a lot of these things, I have not given it enough time to proceed, but at the same time, I didn't necessarily have the space in my life, and when I played Baldur's Gate 3, I made space for Baldur's Gate 3, and here I am making space for The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. So for the time being, The Witcher 3 is my main game on the channel. This little symbol for the MyCU will remain up here. We are going to dip in every once in a while as the mood takes into City Skylines, Forza, maybe some Final Fantasy 14, probably on the shorter streams during my week, because obviously I stream for 2 hours on a weeknight, 4 hours on a Saturday and a Sunday. We're going to play The Witcher 3 and just dabble with the other stuff for a while. So, if you are against Gerald the Witcher, I'm sorry. Please inform me in DMs that you hate me, I guess. I don't know. Because this is going to take a while. This is going to take a while. And when I did the Baldur's Gate 3, I was Gerald the Witcher. Have you not heard about Gerald the Witcher? It's Geralt, but Gerald the Witcher. Yeah. We're going to call him Gerald, I think. I'm anti you calling him Gerald. You don't like Gerald the Witcher? Sky is acknowledged. Reminder, we don't hate you, you walnut. Well, here's the thing, right, Sky? You've acknowledged you don't like me calling him Gerald, so I will be calling him Gerald from now on. Welcome, Ryan. Thank you for the contribution. Yeah, The Witcher 3, everybody. The Witcher 3. I apologize if my energy feels all over the frickin' shop today.
Oh, suck it, Chimken.
Suck you, Kara. Suck you and your mum. I don't know what that means. Yeah. So, The Witcher 3 on the channel till I'm done with it. It could end in two ways. This is a 150-hour plus game. I could get 3/4 of the way through it and just burn out. I could be burnt out after one stream. I could be burnt out after 3. I don't know. But welcome to the journey. Let's find out together. Baldur's Gate 3 took me about 2.5 months. Similar length game in terms of time spent. I don't know how this is going to go, chat. I don't know how this is going to go. My energy levels feel all over the frickin' shop today. I feel like I'm drunk. I'm not drunk. I promise. We're not doing that. We don't do alcohol on this. Let's read through chat. I'm I'm a bit mush-mouthed today. I think I've got an ulcer on my tongue. This is a lot of complaining I'm doing today. You also weren't doing longer streams at the time. I wasn't. You're streaming for longer now. I am. So, yeah. I'm excited. I'm just so tired. I'm just so goddamn tired, chat. I'm so tired. Please, if you have any advice to stop me from being tired, I would love to hear about it. I'm sleeping, I'm eating a reasonable like quality of food. I'm getting everything done that I need to get done. And I'm just like, I could really do with a week off. I could really do with a week off. Not from Twitch streaming, from work and just general life shit, but not on the cards right now. Dura, congratulations on the first. Dura, thank you for the contribution, chat. If you go to the channel point menu, any channel points entered into the community challenge will be refunded to you at the end of a 30-day period. It's all about teaching you a life skill. It's all about teaching you how to save. It's all about giving you the power to afford my more expensive channel point reading. Welcome, Ryan. Welcome in. Jura, thank you for taking photos of me. I remembered to put my glasses on before I started streaming today. That's very exciting. DollyWhiskers, yes. If you haven't noticed, or if you're a mod on a different channel, Twitch has been rolling out this thing where streamers have affiliate anniversaries that you can now celebrate your modding anniversary. And there's something about a unique badge that's going to be coming to mods of a certain age, like how long they've been mods for. So over the next, you're going to be seeing some mod anniversaries, I expect, over in whatever stream you're in, be it mine or others. I have like 7 mods, so it's kind of like you're probably going to be seeing some mod anniversaries in the course of the next few days. And I would like to say I'm very lucky to have the mods that I do. It's very interesting to me that Twitch is like promoting mods in that way. It's really good. I can't knock it. If I ever earn enough money to like pay my mods, I would love to do that. So thank you to my mods. Thank you to you, chat. I'm going to press this button again. DollyWhiskers, welcome in. Sky with the 18-month mod streak. Has it really been only 18 months, Sky? That feels wrong. No. You know what probably happened? Sky called me a rude word. I think it was a ponce. Sky called me a ponce, and I demodded them by accident. Yeah. Like a melon. Yeah, but you did call me a ponce and I was upset about it at the time. It was not a well-timed insult. Nats, welcome in. Hi. Who is the fuck is RightBigChimken and why am I here? I'm your BFF. I am. I'm telling everybody. Literally everybody, stopping strangers on the street being like, hi, I'm Nats' BFF. And they're like, who's Nats? And I'm like, I haven't got a fucking clue. This cartoon person I know on the internet. Kara, welcome in. I hope you're good. Sky with the applause. Dolly with the clips. Evil Sealet, you're looking absolutely fabulous today. Fiddy, welcome in with the 2015 for the release of The Witcher 3. Sky threw me in the bin. Ryan, thank you for the contribution. Whizzing through. Someone demodded me by timing me out like a melon. You upset me at the time. I've forgiven you, but you upset me at the time. We're all caught up. I feel like there was something else I needed to say. Chat, if you'd like to join us on Bongo Cat, you can. If you use !idle. !idle. You'll get a link to where Bongo Cat is on Steam. You can download it. You can join for free. What that does is get you one of these little cat people. Every time you type on your home PC, the arms go up and down. You can earn cosmetics. You can fire off fireworks. There's this whole community forward thing. I enjoy it, and I hope you enjoy it as well. You might have noticed, if you've been watching my streams the last little while, I've now set my cat to random, so the outfit changes every minute or so. Enjoy, because it's coming up with some quite weird, nice-looking combinations, and I'm kind of here for it. Alternatively, you might want to join me on Tap Tap Loot. Tap Tap Loot is a 4-slot game, only 4 players at a time, but similar concept. Every time I press something on my keyboard, every time I press something on my controller, the character walks from left to right, kill mobs. You earn loot over time. This whole thing, that's it. That's good. Do I need to add low spoons to the title? No. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that, no. I am, however, going to have to switch. Would anybody like a free dun dun dun? Because I definitely have forgotten to change the category. Would it make you feel better? I feel like I'm just like... Do you ever... I feel like I'm talking in slow motion. I feel like I'm talking in slow motion. Because clearly that's the face that I pull when I'm speaking regularly. There we go. I felt like half of those redeems I've given to you, because as soon as I installed that redeem, I have remembered to change my category every time. To Seal, welcome in. I hope you're good. Chat, there's going to be an awkward audio click while we prepare ourselves. Just like to go on the record and say this game is of a reasonable age, but looks absolutely fantastic. I've set up ultra ray tracing Shizma Diz settings, and you'll be very happy to hear it does have numerical audio sliders. Let's go over here. Do I have a hat that is relevant to The Witcher? I don't really think I do. A crown? I think that's a bit forward. We might get there eventually. I don't think I do. I think a Viking is the closest thing to a Witcher-orientated hat that I have, and it's not sparking joy, so we'll just do this. Okay, good. Okay, good. So, awkward audio cut coming now. What do we usually do at this point? Brand new game on the channel. Numerical audio sliders. Absolutely fabulous. That's literally everything I've got to tell you. We're doing new game. We're doing fresh start. We're not doing I'm gonna go story and sword. I've tried to balance I feel like I'm shouting already. I've tried to balance out the game as best as I possibly can. If this opening cutscene is too loud, I apologize. Loud audio warning incoming. Potentially, I don't know. Yes. No. Also, hi Sanguine, thank you for the contribution. Hi, Bloom. Hi, Vadim. While I remember, I have not played The Witcher 1 and 2, and I've not read the books. While I remember, because I meant to say and I had forgotten to say. Nipples. There's Gerald.
I find that amusing.
Boobies and butt cracks, everybody.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
So, later then.
See you later.
We'll see. I'm looking respectfully. Oh, this is awkward. There's tits on the screen. There's tits on the screen. This is awkward. There's tits on the screen.
Jam_jar_head just raided.
I'll be with you in a second. There's boobies. Boobies on stream. Hello. Awkward audio cut because this game mutes every time I alt tab. Raiders, my name is Chimken, otherwise known as Chim. I'm a variety streamer, and you've caught me at
Oh, suck it, Kindkin.
you've caught me at the perfect time because I am just starting my first ever playthrough of The Witcher 3 Hunt. I said briefly just before you came in, I've not played The Witcher 1 and 2. I know very little about the story. Wild Hunt game is something I've always meant to play and haven't. I've watched the TV show, but I think in Witcher circles that doesn't necessarily. I don't think many people think fondly of the Witcher TV show after the mask, the guy with the chin left. The guy with the chin left. I'm just going to read through chat real quick. Jam, thank you very much, my friend, for the raid. Welcome in. Jay, welcome in. Lovely to see you. Lucafine, welcome to see you.
He's bald and he's torturing people who have hair.
Thank you very much for the follows. You can see my follows are anonymous. If you'd like to make yourself known in chat, please do so. Otherwise, know that lurking is appreciated. Byzantium Rose, welcome in. I hope you're good. Andrea Supernova, welcome in. Soupy Brothling, welcome in. Crow Called Fish, welcome in as well.
Oh my god, he's bald. He's bald and he's torturing people who have
Thank you very much for the follow. As you can see, my follows are anonymous. If you'd like to make yourself known in chat, please do so. Otherwise, know that looking is appreciated, and you've helped me reach my 930 follower goal. I appreciate it. We're on the road to 1,000. We're trying our bestest. Sanguine, thank you for the watch streak 25. Blue, welcome.
Oh my god, he's bald! He's bald and he's torturing people who have hair!
Jay, thank you very much for the follow. I will say this every single time. Thank you very much for the follow. As you can see, my follows are anonymous. If you'd like to make enough, well, I've just read your name. I've ruined that myself. I read your name. So Jay followed me. Jay Nix, thank you. I kind of gave it away. So I was about to double down on the fact that my follows are anonymous, but that one in particular is not. Red Marmalade. See, it's very easy to make that mistake. Subi Brothling, Byzantium Rose, Subi Brothling, Strawberry Tits. That's just tits to me. Just a glimpse into how tits my tits has become. We also haven't played The Witcher, but I own it and want to play it soon. You should. Best time to do it now. First ever playthrough. Oh, you're in for a treat. Love that for you, RBC. Thank you. Really looking forward to seeing you play this. Devil loves The Witcher. He hates the Netflix show. Yeah, a lot of people don't think fondly about the show. I liked it. I'll fully admit I went along with the hype with The Witcher show when it was like brand new, and the longer it went on, I think the more it struggled, and then the lead guy left and then they replaced him, and I've never been able to go back to it since. The guy with the chin. Hope you have fun. I've been avoiding spoilers for everything Witcher related for ages now. Thank you, Crow. If you want to avoid spoilers, please leave. I give you permission. You don't need permission from me, but there will be no hard feelings if you do want to avoid. Especially with Jam, it's the perfect opportunity to play The Witcher 3 because they have it's a 10-year-old game, and they've just announced a new expansion for it that they're going to release in 2027 as a bridge between The Witcher 3 and The Witcher 4. And I knew as soon as The Witcher 4 came out and people started talking about it, because I experienced exactly the same thing when The Witcher 3 came out, that I was going to want to play it. And this is my attempt. If I can't finish it, I won't buy The Witcher 4, regardless of how much FOMO I experience. There will probably be at least a little bit. Shit streamer, unfollow right now. Suck on that anonymous followers. What the fuck is Raid's soup message? Yes, definitely gonna play it soon. You should. But Raiders, if you need to raid and run, please do so. I'm gonna take this opportunity to play you a raid trailer. We have quite literally got through the open cutscene. There was a group of horses, and there was a sexy lady in the middle with a haircut, and the horses were charging at each other, and the sexy lady was using a crow as some sort of attack drone, and she like climbed on top of a horse and rode away, and then a pair of two witches were like going through and doing the
Oh, suck it, Chimken.
Thank you, Lady D. Two witches were doing Gerald and his friend. I don't know Vesemir. I don't think there's a silly name that I could give Vesemir. Gerald and Valentino. I don't think that's gonna stick. They were doing like the CSI treatment, and they're clearly looking for the sexy lady. And now we've woken up in a daydream. It's very complicated. Friends and enemies, distinguished guests, people in possession of souls. Welcome to the Bop. I hope everybody's ready to watch Chimken get fisted. Welcome to the Bop. Oh, no. I'm here to kick ass. Can I interest anybody in a stinky secret? Daddy? Yes? Is there something the matter? That shouldn't be that funny. Look at that peen! Oh! It's nicer if you suck on it and it lasts a while. So take your top off. My bunghole is very tidy, I'll have you know. Chim, stop edging chat. I don't understand! I never said such a thing. If you're gonna eat anything, on my recommendation, you have your own ass on hand always. You should never go hungry again. You heard me. I'm aroused just from the conversation about the pink living jellyfish. Oh, that's a very interesting thing to say on the internet. He's gonna fist me, and not in a pleasurable way. This butt plug chicken. Oh, I'm so ready. Oh, I'm so ready. I'm mildly concerned. Look how thick he is. Really, really sturdy. I'm gonna poop on you. It's pretty bad. And I have a juicy fat ass. what's the worst that could happen? And this is where I will be for the rest of the night. Oh, come on! Punch them into submission. No other place can I talk so openly about pissing myself. I'd prefer if you didn't make me pee myself. Whoops! I just need to go and change my underwear. I really want to have sex on stream. Would anybody like to join me in the cum bath? Remember my mysterious hole. Didn't do it last time, not doing it this time either. Ha 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 ha! Please don't let that be a wipe. I would like to make some sweet music with him. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. You know what's really good, guys? Stabbing zombies up the bum. Now I've ruined it. I am going to die. Ah, ha, ha. You. The government, we have bulk hires. That's it. That's all I've got. That's it. That's all I've got. Tutorial time. Oh god. Having a confused. There we go. Welcome to Care Moorhen. ED t-shirt. I'm not wearing one right now, but I think there's one in the trailer. Potentially, maybe. I'm pretty sure that t-shirt. Welcome to The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. This tutorial will introduce you to the game's core elements. Each message will be saved in the glossary, where you'll be able to find detailed information about the world, lore, and gameplay mechanics. To disable tutorial message options menu. Yeah, from the trailer. Okay. The mini-map. You don't need to see the mini-map on my quest, chat. You don't need to see those. I'm making a moral decision now. You don't need to see those, chat. They're just up there chilling behind all of the other stuff. It's fine. It's fine. The minimap in the upper right corner of your display shows your current location and the surrounding area. Underneath the minimap, you'll find the objectives of your active quest. That's... If I'm doing my job right, you should know what I'm doing at all times anyway. Use my Witcher senses. Look for the highlighted object. Examine.
You're running out of juice.
I know. You might bring me some more once you're done training.
Use my Witcher senses to find the key to the bedroom. She's taken my key!
Nothing but silver.
Gold clashes with my complexion. You should know that.
Have you got pants on now? She's got pants on now, it's fine. I was a key to a bedroom. Is that it? Unlock the doors. Walk up to them, unlock the doors.
Lilac and gooseberries, of course.
Geralt, stop fingering my toiletries.
Hey, the new TV show isn't that bad. It's like if someone told you the Witcher story drunk and wrote it down the next day sober. The thing about the Witcher TV show, like a lot of these video game TV shows, it's very good in isolation. But the difficulty was the longer it existed, the shitter it got, because I don't think I'm 95% sure that's why the actor left, right? The head guy. And they replaced him because he wasn't happy with the way that they were taking it. And then they replaced him with Chris Hemsworth's slightly weirder looking brother. I was led to believe that each Witcher canon was very much its own thing. Either way, it was very much a case of, this is a TV show. It was never going to be exactly like the games, because audiences for TV shows and audiences for games are not the same thing. However, the TV show just got shitter. Like the books, games, the show. Yeah.
Mountain Pass is beautiful as ever.
Do I have a photo mode? Do I have a photo mode out of interest? I don't think I do. Anyway, that was the assumption, but I think the Sapkowski maintains that stance still. Press this. Let me out. Can I kiss my wife goodbye? Can I, like, kiss my naked wife goodbye? Oh, Yennefer!
See, I thought Ciri could stand to wait a little longer.
It's uninstructive, not to mention unreasonable.
There is a photo mode? How do I access it? Press U on PC? I'll check it out once I'm outside of this. I want to stay with you a little longer. Let's be unreasonable.
I don't want to be reasonable.
Aha, so that's the way the wind blows. Go and train with her, then come back. It'll give me a chance to put my face on.
Of all the women I've known, you're the only one who does that before.
You've known many.
What's it matter? Only ever thought of you.
Okay, you say there's a photo mode if I press U on PC. I do love a photo mode, and look at this goddamn mountain. Look at it. Aha! Wonderful. I love a photo mode, chat. I love a photo mode so goddamn much. You can adjust stuff in the photo mode. Yeah. I love a photo mode. Overlay, exposure, contrast. Okay, we're gonna play with this because this game looks great. Look at that. Look at the freaking. Okay, sorry. I like a photo mode, chat. I like taking screenshots. I put them all on my Pinterest board. I do. Go follow me on Pinterest if you're a 65-year-old housewife, because I think it's Pinterest is me and a bunch of 65-year-old housewives.
Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course.
I mean, we're gonna address the elephant in the room. The game still looks great, even though it's 10 years old.
Practice to theory.
What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too.
Damn it. Had her taking notes on ghouls and owl ghouls. Wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right?
Doing flips and shit.
How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
We've spoiled her.
Gotta admit, we've spoiled her.
We've spoiled her. I've been saying it from the start. Ciri needs a firm hand.
Been saying that true, but you let her walk all over you just like the rest of us do.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Okay, Cecile, thank you for the contribution.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike. You're not in this circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think?
Always with the flip.
All right. Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
If there's anybody with a knowledge of medieval garb, what's his weird belt thing that he's wearing in a cross over his chest? That just a very revealed sword holder thing of it? Like, what's this? What are the straps for? Looks like he's wearing a rucksack. Bet not.
Better not. Vesemir said if it does, he'll make you eat a bowl of slugs covered in salt.
You!
Exactly.
Gross.
So you best behave. Come on, we'll practice with the others down below.
Gerald
Shall
is a
we run
good
the
dad.
walls?
Of course.
Of course. This a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
To the bottom.
Maybe if you fall.
Don't bother me, Geralt. I'll trip and fall.
Climb the ladder! Pretty sure it's part of his short sleeve. Yeah, fair enough.
What did I tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps. Siri, cut it out.
I'm running. I'm gonna beat the child in a foot race. Bonk, bonk, bonk. I think I beat the child in a foot race, chat. I did. They've got nothing on me. It wasn't really a race. I highly recommend reading the book, though, Chim, if you find yourself curious. I will consider it. We have the book club. It might be one that I recommend.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
No.
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zerrikania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
You could have said you did the exercise while Vesemir was asleep. This could be one of those it's sort of... I'm not going to switch it today because I could probably get bogged down on this, but it places the conversation wheel slightly in an odd position. Now it's hidden behind my webcam. Which, again, this is only for people. But I could have said you did the exercise.
So you did the reading. Why not admit it right off?
Never pounce on an advantage as soon as it appears. Wait till it stands to have maximum effect. Uncle Vesemir's words.
Well, you're a quick study. Quick, but mischievous. Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
Oh, we're going to have to do the fundamentals because I'm a big Dumbo. Yeah, the options are hidden behind my webcam. The subtitles aren't, which is confusing to me. Let's start with the fundamentals.
Should work on the basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice.
Draw your sword, Geralt!
There isn't any... Before I go any further in, can't move those, can I? Video, rescale. No, I can't. Can't rescale the HUD. Though? It's irritating because I can rescale the HUD to move it into the middle of the screen. I can't move individual components of it. HUD configuration. Dialogue choice font size. I wonder if I make the dialogue choice font size smaller, it will pop out. I don't know. No. 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 Witches must be prepared to fight foes of all kinds, be they plate-clad knights, ethereal wraiths, or bone-crushing giants. To match the strengths and exploit the weaknesses of different enemies, witches need to use a variety of weapons and combat techniques. The core tools of their trade are their swords, one steel for fighting humans and non-humans, the other silver for slaying monsters. Witches have also mastered a simple form of combat magic. These signs are not as powerful as the spells wielded by mages, but they can be cast very quickly with simple one-handed gestures, making them quite useful in the heat of combat. Witches are also adept in basic alchemy. They can brew powerful potions, blade oils, and bombs, all of which give them a keen advantage when fighting stronger or faster foes. Press R when you have a target selected. All your attacks are directed towards it. You don't have to select a target during combat, but doing so can help focus.
Quick cuts. 1, 2, 3. Strong strikes now. Give it all you got. Never lock your elbow when striking, young lady. Come on! Dodge.
Position, Siri. Footwork. Remember.
Come on, hit me, old man.
Damn it!
Roll out of the way.
Think I'm training Siri.
Harry. Siri,
She's likely
see
to
how
be more
Geralt
of a
holds
challenge.
his sword.
Oh, God. Oh, I don't have to time parries, I just hold parry down.
Pretend now, live later.
Okay, it's not Souls-like parries.
Riposte. Strike! Counter-strike!
Press LT just before the opponent strikes to perform a counterattack. Okay, you can counter if you don't hold the button down. Come on!
Now, young lady, to bring the day to a close, we'll go over a few witches' signs. Let's start with Gwen. Who's next?
That's Gwen.
Siri, Gwen is sometimes called the Witcher's Shield. Now watch carefully to see what...
The Gwen sign protects...
Cast Igni, Geralt. I want to see sparks fly. See? If not for the Gwen sign, I'd be aflame by now.
Okay.
Hard, Geralt. Come on. See that, Siri? Hard will knock anyone or anything off balance.
That's coming up in 9 seconds, chat. We'll play through.
Time for Axie. Damn it. I hate this feeling.
Axie, influence opponents' minds.
Axie can really muddle your mind. Erden now. Show her, Geralt.
Influence opponents... A magic trap.
See this, Siri? Couldn't move if I wanted to.
You're actively moving right now.
Throw a bomb. Don't worry, Siri. Gwen will dampen the blow.
Nice. Stand in the spot indicated on the minimap. Oh, I wasn't meant to throw a bomb at him. I was meant to throw it at the post. Okay, that's fine. Hit the post. Combat tutorial is over. If you want, you can continue training with Vesemir. To stop training, simply sheath your sword.
Fine. Enough. Continue training at will.
Come at me, brah.
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
Damn it.
Okay, this doesn't have an ending. We're gonna stand there beating up an old man for the rest of the day. You're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Siri, get down here.
A little she-devil. Soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet? Siri?
Oh, Cirilla!
I'll make sure to find every last blade for you.
Uh-oh.
What the?
Sure, it's nothing. It's just a bloody sack.
Vesemir.
I've long awaited this, and you, White Wolf.
No!
Sauron! And then all of a sudden it was Lord of the Rings. Is the Nazgul? He's not a Nazgul. That's the Wild Hunt. I know that from the this game has everything. Sexy ladies. Sauron.
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
Thank you for the gifted
About?
sub.
Take forever to explain.
Cecile_Valdelius has gifted a tier 1
Gone some way
subscription
off.
to
We've got
Natgul.
time.
Max Licote? Max Licote? Thank you for the first time chat and welcome in. I wouldn't say you need to play 1 and 2, but I'd say it would be great if you read the books. Witcher 3 continues the book saga, and it's incredible, and it's all incredible together. I think if this playthrough sticks around, the books will be on my to-do list. I read books now, chat. We've got a book club and everything.
Wow.
But yeah, I think I might suggest if anybody in the channel is, if anybody in the book club, I might be suggesting some books where our next book vote is end of June. So if this playthrough lasts June, the books are in my future. Welcome in and thank you for the first time chat. Wow. I dreamt of Kaer Morhen.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in the tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something?
Thank you for the
True to
gifted
life,
sub.
Indeed.
Peep peep. Vulcan
We'll
Ryan
find
has gifted a tier 1 subscription to Max Liquidity.
We trained Then we trained Ciri.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream?
No. The Wild Hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
Here in my dreams might mean she's in danger.
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
Time to go.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. Ah, how about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet.
He's got very
soon.
clean armor.
Willoughby near Vizima.
Like, if you look at the leather on Vesemir and
Nothing
then
else to
his
guide
back.
us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
Stuffed unicorn, we used it in bed once.
Stuffed unicorn. Used it once or twice. In certain situations.
The things young folk get up to these days.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh. But it looks like it leads towards the main road.
Guess all those scars he has are when his armor is off. Yeah, that's also, like, he's very well put together considering how disheveled he is.
Wait, hear that?
I hear it. I smell it. Ghouls.
Ghouls! Life on the continent and in the Skelligeras is nasty, brutish, and short. War lays waste to the land, and those it spares live in fear of the countless monsters lurking outside every town and village. Monsters are shown with a silver health bar above their heads, indicating that you should fight them with your silver swords. Stop attacking my horse! Striking opponents generates adrenaline points. Certain abilities you can acquire will allow you to perform special attacks that require and consume adrenaline points. Your adrenaline points slowly decline when you're not engaged in combat.
Of course. When armies pass, necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
And regenerate vitality by eating or drinking, or by meditating for at least 1 hour. While playing on the blood and broken bones and death march difficulty levels, meditation does not regenerate vitality. Food and drink can be placed in your consumable slots for quick use, up or down. You have some food equipped in your upper consumable slot. Okay. Eat that bread, you won't die. Eat that bread. Put your sword away. I'm going on record now and saying I put money on the fact I'm going to forget which sword does which. Oh, I wanted to try one thing before. Where was it? Video rescale HUD. Yeah, you can definitely only. I can bring the. I can't bring it in that far either. Geralt automatically equips the right one when approaching an enemy. Yeah, somehow I'll still cock that up. Okay, so No, I hate it. Is that super weird? That's super weird. I kind of wanted to... That is super weird. That is super weird. I kind of wanted to squat... I don't think I'm going to be able to have 100% of the subtitles visible when having conversations. Because I don't think I can play a 150-hour game with my webcam in the wrong place. I think it will drive me insane. So, comfortable middle ground? Comfortable middle ground it is. I would go searching for my lady that smells like lilac and gooseberry. I'm getting to it. I'm getting to it. Stop rushing me. I'm learning how to ride a horse. Red Dead Redemption, but with vampires and shit. Bandits calling themselves Temeria's soldiers are hiding in the nearby woods. They have been declared outlaws and a threat to the Emperor's subjects. Insisting on sheltering them in any way will be summarily punished to the fullest extent permitted by imperial law. On the behalf of the Emperor of Nilfgaard, Captain Peter Guileve.
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Witches spend most of their time on the road in search of their next contract. They must trek across wide valleys, climb over high mountain peaks, and trudge through thick bogs. Luckily, Gerald can always count on his horse Roach to help him on his travels. To have Roach come to you, double press L.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No. Really upset him, too. His theory collapsed.
Double press to move into a gallop.
War is not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. It's what keeps us going.
Where are we going, Vesemir? And they're kissing. They're kissing in chat.
We going?
Sometime later.
Help me! Help!
That's a griffin! Injured.
How's it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
What a haircut.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
I didn't even
Provided
fight him.
You got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Oh. You'd like a reward, I suppose.
Pay me! Am I a good boy? Am I a good boy? Am I a good boy? I think I'm a good boy. But this is our profession, right? Ziggy? Moderator for 3 years, congrats. This is our job. Few crowns.
Could always use a few crowns.
Thing is, I've a meager purse at the moment. Nilfgaardians requisitioned my goods. Now this.
Thank you for hitting me with your shovel.
Here.
Enjoying The
trail.
Witcher? I've honestly
Like
really
I
just
said,
started, but it's good
leads
so
to
far.
the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
That dude's got a haircut like you, Ziggy. A woman.
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of
Ziggy's got a
travellers.
haircut like this guy.
Perhaps you'll learn something there.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Ah, beast barely grazed me.
The bowl.
But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
The guy on the left. I'm pointing like you can see. This guy here. This merchant here. Ziggy's got a haircut like that in real life. That's the bowliest haircut you've ever seen. 100%. Can I think I have to just continue to follow the story here. Okay, chat. Okay, you caught me. They don't actually have a haircut that looks like that. They don't. I'm joshing.
Greetings.
Greetings. Get on your horse.
That's it, Roach.
Actually been growing it out? Really? Went on a road all day without steering automatically to follow its path?
Griffin this close to the village. Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountains, sure, but here? Near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
You're nearing a village. Don't disturb the peace. Remember, the town guards and hired watchmen won't tolerate theft and also won't look kindly on you accosting others. Local residents often erect notice boards near settlements, such as villages and cities. These are marked with a sheet of paper on my map. Examine them to learn about contracts, work for witches and local happenings. Might be slightly related to my 5-year hairdresser who stopped hairdressing, and I've not wanted to put effort into finding somebody new. I mean, that's also valid. I equally don't like change. I'm on board with you there. Do not hit the small child with your horse.
Come on now. Faster.
When he started twisting and squirming, so wham bam, they knocked his head off.
Aye, so it were.
Okay, we're good.
Witcher had naught to do with it. What did the folk do? Seemed like they could have sewed his head back.
What?
Take that down before there's trouble. That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse.
Gonna be lurking and playing Forza? No worries. Thank you for the lurk. I think I should start drinking out of a tankard. Or a horn.
What? Witches?
I'll not drink with Weaver-lost freaks.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
We're gonna kill him.
Already had the pleasure. One mean beast.
Mean? Light way for a hunter to put it. Clawed Lena so bad, poor thing's 1 foot in the grave. But does no good to wallow in misfortune. How can I be of service?
Give me
Well,
beer.
a drop of vodka for me.
And you? Something to wet your tongue?
Gonna be playing the Grand Budapest Hotel. You mean the film? I'm looking for a woman. Options marked with... Okay. Is there a contract on the Griffin?
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Gonna be playing the Grand Budapest Hotel, the game. Work on that joke. I remember there's a is there a film called the Grand Budapest Hotel? I'll be honest now, I don't get the joke. I thought you were isn't there a film called the Grand Budapest Hotel with Dev Patel in it? Pretty busy place.
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out
The
of
joke
their
is that there is no game to
They
play.
all need
Okay,
food,
I just
drink,
got confused.
and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
I'm looking for a woman.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Dialogue options marked will end the conversation. Fine. Don't think I want to spend my money, so thanks for everything.
Thanks for everything.
Could I have bought booze? Could I have bought booze, chat? Gerald gonna get drunk.
Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
Okay.
Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Don't
measure.
draw
Better that than
attention.
burning the harvest.
Oh, Drommel, you're dumber than a headless cockerel. Why are they marking out them lines, eh?
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Good. Options marked with vertical streaming. Wow. Options marked with will make use of the axis sign. This sign influences people's minds, causing them to act according to your will to charm more stubborn individuals who otherwise resist during conversation. Invest in the delusion ability in the character panel. Okay, we're gonna have to invest in magic. Talk now.
Raven-haired woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
Uh-huh. And I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
Sit down. Owned. Nye, thank you for returning your galaxy egg and borrowing a carnival egg and for the contribution.
Be gone! We'll not talk to you.
Okay, he won't talk to me. Resisting the urge to bury myself in a pile of bread. That bread looks delicious. A cat!
More, there are 4 factions.
4 what?
Factions, teams, suits, similar to clubs and spades, except each suit
The cat
has its
doesn't
own
like me,
face
though.
cards. There are also special cards.
Wouldn't you rather play war? It's like to be near dawn before you get your...
Cat doesn't
What
like
a
me.
waste of time. The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher. with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not. Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Horsewoman of war, what do you mean?
Horsewoman of war? What's that about?
Folks say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Why are you here?
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Write about the war, what it's really like.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Jesus.
I see you lack the polish of the Academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down.
I want to move my webcam. The longer I'm playing, the more I'm noticing that the subtitles are cropped awkwardly. So what we that'll do. Stay up here.
The MyCU is a multi-game spanning franchise in which the proprietor of Myanus, first established in Cities Skylines 2 circa 2026, takes the reins of various retailers, services, and organizations. This universe is bound by nothing, not the span of time, and certainly not the depths of depravity. We're flogging this joke till it's dead.
We're flogging this joke till it's dead, chat. We're flogging this joke till it's dead. I'll be up here now. It's different. Everything's in reverse. Very strange. We'll make it to Novigrad yet?
War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other, drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Farewell.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
I have a cunning plan. One moment. Copy. Paste. Good. Yeah. Boom. That'll work for me, I think. That'll work for me. This is the new stream sub while I'm playing The Witcher. Hooray! Alright. I have to play Gwent now. Options marked with will begin Gwent. The rules are quite simple. Come, let's play. How do you play Gwent?
Why not?
Splendid. Here's how it's done.
How do you play Gwent? Do you want to begin the Gwent tutorial? Yes, please. Gwent is an ancient dwarven card game that simulates the clash of two armies in battle. The players are generals and the cards are their forces. You will go first. Begin, you draw 10 cards. This will be your hand for the rest of the match. You are not to draw any more cards, so use these wisely. This is a unit card. The number in the upper left corner indicates strength. When placed in the battlefield, this is added to the total strength of the player who placed it. This is the unit's combat row icon. This icon indicates the row on the battlefield where the card can be played each combat. Some units have special abilities. This Cadweni Siege Expert's special ability is called Moral Boost, which grants +1 strength to all units in the same row. Where the cards are a type of... This is a lot of information. They reduce the strength of all cards of a given type on the battlefield, including your own. At the start of each game, you can select up to 2 cards to discard and withdraw, but let's keep that for now and go straight to playing. There's the battlefield. This is your side. Your opponent's side. During each turn, a player may place 1 card on the battlefield or pass. Each deck has a leader. The leader grants you a special ability, which can be used only once during a battle. Trigger the special ability at any point by pressing X. Press A to select a card in your hand. Okay, this is the guy that he was talking about, so we'll put him on the field. Adds +1 to all units in the row, excluding itself. Okay. The number on the left by your icon shows the current total strength of your units. The number on the right shows the total strength for that row. Both values are updated when the card is played. At the end of a round, the player with the highest total strength wins. During your turn, you can pass by holding Y. Once you pass, you cannot play any more cards during that round. Witcher, the monsters killed my entire family. I still hear their screams. That's wild, dude. Say, do you play Gwen? I do not play Gwen. This is immediately exceedingly complicated for me and my understanding of basic card games. Once you pass, you cannot play any more cards during that round. Your opponent can continue. Also, hi Joe, what's going on? Once you pass, you cannot play any more cards during that round. Your opponent will continue to play cards until he or she passes as well. You should pass when you are confident you can win with the units you already have in play, or let your opponent win and save your cards for the next round. A round ends once both players have passed. The players then compare the total strength of their units to determine the winner. All cards on the battlefield are discarded and both players' strength is reset to 0. The best about it is the tunes playing during cards. Okay. Was that the correct thing to do? Are we just gonna play cards until one of us stops? Okay, I'm currently winning. So pass. No, he's continuing to play. I don't understand. The player who loses a round also loses a life gem. The game is over once the player has lost both life gems. I've lost a life gem. I don't... Was he not... Were we not just about to use every card in our hand? Cards you get for all 3 rounds. Yeah, but I passed assuming he would stop and he didn't, and that's why I lost. And now we're gonna okay, so pass. Yeah, now I've lost. I don't understand! There is no shame in passing, letting your opponent win the round. Sometimes it's better to save your cards for later. Each deck also features its own heroes. Heroes are high-value cards immune to the effects of the special cards. These powerful cards can be turned in the tide of battle. Acquire more powerful cards by completing certain quests or purchasing them from vendors. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. But for the most part, the game is a game of chicken. Ironically,
well,
I don't get it.
It's not a game for everyone. Requires an analytical mind.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
Get good, Nub? I straight up didn't understand what I was doing. Does the separate Gwent game still exist? Can I practice Gwent? I'm really upset that cats don't like Gerald. You learn Triple Triad, you can learn Gwent. I mean, that was also my first attempt, right? I got it. It should exist. I'm not going to set the challenge for myself because I feel like it's one that I'm going to drop immediately, but I will attempt to get the handle on Gwent. The standalone Gwent was different cards, okay, but same rule set, I mean. Hello?
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
One moment. They have schnapps here, apparently. Fine, I'll have a drink.
Fine, I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
You know, so I'm talking about.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
How do you know Yen? I've just got a bottle of Nilfgaardian lemon. Lemon schnapps in a medieval game is wild. How do you know Yen?
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
It's a Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
Oh, Gerald. Who might you be?
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gaunter Odim, at your service.
Vagrant? That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
Know who I am?
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads too?
To your health.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
Of course it's about love.
Guessed it. It's love.
I knew it at once.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, It never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
A Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble, and you'll be nearby to help.
Thank you, Jerome. I'm so upset that the cat doesn't like me. You store weapons, armor, and junk in your stash for safekeeping, confident they will not be stolen or otherwise disappear. You can access your stash in a number of places throughout the world. Items stored in your stash in one location will be available in all locations. Stash locations are visible on the map. I have a torch in my stash. How do I save? Saves created with the fish. Okay, save. And give it the hydrate. The other cat doesn't like me. Can you believe that? I'm sad about it. I'm gonna have to play a game alongside this one where cats like me. Stop it! I'll cry. Hi.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Been on the path for half a year now.
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun?
Yes. Well, that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name? Drugan? May the soil lie light upon him. Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good. Now, everything's all confused.
Used to be exactly the same. You've just forgotten.
Do well not to point up my age. You're near a century old yourself.
Sure, if I played the previous games or read the book, I would get that reference, but I don't. See you.
See you later, Vesemir.
Hey, we're going outside. Stop it! Oh, hey, fellas.
Done drinking?
Drugan.
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
Three against one. You're brave. Are we gonna have a fight? Can I have a fight?
Better round up someone else to help. Three of you don't stand a chance against me.
What? I could fuck you up by myself.
If I had a bag over my head and my hands tied behind... Actually, no, not even then.
Shit, Lesh, back off. I'll teach this vagrant a lesson.
Yeah!
Man on freak.
Fucking...
Ever fight a witcher?
I got him! Stop it! The horses are going. Can I loot them? Let me touch. They fought me. Let me touch their stuff. They're not gonna let me. Okay, good. I beat up some dudes. Your game state will be automatically saved when you reach certain milestones in the story. Still, you should save your progress early and often. On your own, the world is full of predators, blood-thirsty beasts, bandits, and countless other dangers. That's always an ominous thing to see, you know, as a notification. Save. What have we got in here? Character. Thank you for the gifted sub to Sky Alakar.
Peep peep. An anonymous user has gifted a tier 1 subscription to Sky Alakar.
Quests? I just gotta speak to Nilfgaardians about Yennefer. I guess I walk up and down the town.
Gran told me about the Smith's boy.
Oh
He
my
listened one day, so
God,
he
it's
broke
a
down the
bunch
witch
of
that was hunting
geese.
nearby, started poking him, asking. But he started twisting and squirming, so wham bam, they knocked his head off.
Aye, so it were. Except it was some drowner that had sapped on them.
Okay, they don't want to
Witcher
talk to me.
had naught to do with it. What did the folk do? Gonna hunt the soldiers.
They don't want to talk to me. Hello?
We meet again.
Thank you for saving me. People say all kinds of things about witches, but I've always known yours to be an honorable guild.
So you managed to salvage some goods?
Yes, but I await the repair of my wagon. As time passes, my losses grow. Do you need something? I'll let it go half-free.
I'm not... They really want me to spend all my money. I refuse.
Take care.
Bye-bye, Hellraiser.
Hi.
Stay away from me and my family.
Best be gone from here.
Hey, they don't want to talk to me. I found a chicken! Sorry. Found a chicken, chat. This is very important. You get fucking back here. You. What is going on with this cow? Oh, it sat down. Okay, that's fine. Continue about your day, cow. You played before? Is this your first time? I have attempted it a couple of times, basically made 0 progress and quit. But I've not touched it in a very long time. So, do you need to play Witcher 1 and 2 before 3? The general consensus has been no, and but reading the books might be beneficial. Hi, Crom. I'm chasing chickens and picking berries. It's very fantasy coded in here right now. I'm living my best Fae life. What happens if I kill a cow?
Making me a slingshot. Gonna hunt bears.
Looking for trouble.
Who just said gonna make a slingshot, gonna hunt bears? Was that you?
Gran told me about the Smith's boy.
Okay,
Listen one
good,
day, so
good.
he poked out a witchman that was hunting
I played
nearby,
Gwent,
started
does that
poking
count?
him,
Hello,
asking.
Chimken and chatters.
Twisting and squirming, so wham bam, they knocked his head off.
I have attempted one game of Gwent and I sucked at it. Whether or not I
Witcher had naught to do with it. What did the folk do?
I need to find out how to play Gwent, basically. If you had played 2, at least you could have corrected that guy just now about witches being an honorable guild.
Soldier's head back on.
A witch is not honorable? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Hello? I just randomly walked into somebody else's house. I'm not gonna loot. Looting is bad, chat. Looting is bad. Hi. Are you okay? I can't talk to you. That's pleasant. That's lovely. Well, I guess, though technically he's stuck to the contract. I think that's the thing, right? Or
Will you raise a glass with me?
It's Dervan now. D-E-R-V-A-N, not Goidemar.
What do you mean? I know what they named you at your cutting. What kind of name is that anyway? Dervan.
Nilfgaardian. My gran was from Nazaire.
Oh, so that's how it is. Then by my leave, Mark.
And Medetta.
May the gold sun guide you far away from my land.
I'm getting a little bit... There's a lot of conversations going on. Hello, what's this? Wanted, honeycombs will pay top coin. Large quantities welcome to mirror the herbalist. This game occasionally takes stuff from the previous games or mentions it and stuff. Do you want a backward spoiler about game 2? Not yet. I appreciate it, but not yet.
We'll eat myrtle grass during the hunger
Where
gap.
where?
They've taken all our grain.
Where the devil am I?
The plague!
The plague! Okay. There's the pub. Okay, I got turned around. I got turned around. But thank you for asking, everybody. Ask if you're going to drop spoilers in chat. Do not be a person that just randomly drops spoilers in chat. That's a horrible thing to do. It happened to Nats today. Somebody randomly came in and just dropped a spoiler for the game they were playing. Geralt has learned from experience to keep close eye on his surroundings as he travels, for he never knows when he'll run into someone or something of interest. A damsel in distress, a merchant peddling rare wares, or a nest of pesky monsters. Such locations are marked on your map with the following icons. Notice board quest, give a merchant. Okay. We got quests. They're multiplying. This Thursday, all peasants. This Thursday, I can't freaking speak. This Thursday, all peasants living nearby are invited to come to listen to Captain Peter Sar Gwynleve speak on the subject of laws soon to be introduced in these lands by writ of our most gracious sovereign Emphar of Emrys. Attendance is not obligatory, but every resident of White Orchard should partake in this. Oh god, it is quite literally a notice board then. That's exciting. The Imperial Garrison hereby announces that every week the villagers poor may come to collect food rations. Rations will only be distributed to supplicants able to document proof of their poverty. Cheats will be punished like any other thieves and to the full extent of the law. By order of Captain Peter Sargenleve, let it hereby be known that enlistment in the Imperial Army is now open. Recruits will be provided with room, board, and regular pay. Yet the greatest payment of all is to honor serving Imre van Emrys, Deathwin, Aden. There's a lot of words here I can't pronounce. Once enlisted, recruits will be trained under the tutelage of the Empire's greatest strategists. Recruits' families will be assured sufficient sustenance for the entire time of their service. In the case of their death on the field of glory, they will receive a lifelong pension. Hark, fair folk of North, if you're yearning for freedom, if you're prepared to take up arms to defend the motherland, head to the woods. We grow stronger by the day and will soon show Nilfgaardian vermin that the Temerian nation will not bear its yoke without a fight. If your heart bleeds blue and golden lilies, you will sooner die for your country than live as a slave to foreigners. Let us swear by our fathers who fell to the beasts of Sodden, by the souls of the dead buried at Brenner to arms. Is quite literally a notice board. Bastian, my brother, went off to fight the Black Ones. I've reason to think he stood in the great battle nearby. He's not returned to this day, like many others, you'll say, and you'll be in the right. But if he fell, and I know it's like he did, I'd give him up to the ground the least, like our fathers have always done. I'd bury him neath the barrow where our parents lie, not leave his corpse to be ate by corpses prowling the battleground. So I seek a brave man, able with a sword. Okay, that's just go find a dead body. Good folk, I know there's a war on and every man's got trouble enough of his own, but perhaps there's one of you who could help a father in need. You'll all surely know the well in the ruined village and the devil that guards it with jealous fury. And if you don't know, then, well, come and ask. Okay, we've got quests, chat. We've got quests. There is much interest to be found in the world's dense forests and fog-clogged swamps. Whenever you peruse a notice board, markers will appear on the minimap to indicate potentially interesting places. Seek them out to learn what secrets they hold.
What do you say? Who taught you that?
Jetty.
Now listen carefully.
Don't let us talk to strangers.
You're never to sing that rhyme again. Never. And you're not to play with Chetty no more.
When one of your quests is updated, a notification will appear on the left side of the screen. If you are not currently tracking the updated quest, you can press R to track it. I'm trapped by the well.
Chetty's my best mate.
Chetty's a little fool who'll get us all killed.
What the fuck am I to do?
And you'll regret it.
What?
Chat, there is an ad break in 5 minutes. I am gonna get up, stretch my legs, and be back. Slightly extended. I'm just gonna run the ads now. I don't know why I'm pretending like I can't just press that button and do that. I'm gonna go to the bathroom because otherwise I'm gonna wet my pants. So we're gonna go straight to ads. I'll be back as soon as I can. I'll go to the BRB screen deck. Let me just put them back on. Okay, right. I'm here. I'm definitely here. I'm here, chat. I can't stop. Okay, no, I'm not doing. I was about to fix something. I'm not going to do it while I'm on stream. This guy's reminding me of stuff that is not broken, and it never. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I also spoke, and I thought I had muted myself and hadn't. It's hello. My name is RightBigChimken, and I'm a functional human being. Let's talk to Willis. Hello, Willis.
What happened here?
Oh, got a wee bit chilly the night, so I set fire to my forge. Got it nice and roaring. Roasted some wieners. What do you think happened, dimwit? Some bugger set alight me workshop. I've lost everything. Everything!
I'm sorry.
Sorry. Any suspects?
Whole damned village. I've lived here half a century. Thought they saw me as one of their own. But everything changed when the Black Ones came. I'm the only smith around, so I got to service their garrison. Bang dents out of plate, shoe horses. That sort of thing. Nilfgaardians don't pay me a bloody copper. Just give me supplies and orders. But humans can't fathom that. They think I'm getting rich off their misfortune. That I sleep on a pile of gold like a ploughing dragon. They've stopped talking to me. Spit when I pass. And now this.
Ever considered dwarfing up your beard, braids and stuff? I have. I have always threatened to plait my beard, and it is long enough now, but I lack the dexterity in my fingers to plait properly. It never looks good. So I'm like, I would love to get it done professionally at some point. I could get like one in it, one there, maybe a bead. I don't know. And I'm not entirely sure how my work would react if I did it either. I can find your arsonist for a price.
I can find your arsonist, provided you're willing to pay.
I've not much left, but I'll give you all if you bring me that horse in, so that he gets what he deserves. The night of the fire, I heard movement outside my hut. Went out to see if I could find any tracks, but found nothing. But then I haven't got cat eyes, have I? Good luck.
Yeah, track that quest. Let's do this. Because we're probably going to want to spend money at a blacksmith, right? Pick the flowers. Pick all the flowers. Pick every flower I can get my hands on. And go back. Your witcher senses. Hold. Entirely sure what I'm looking at. Am I looking for a giant set of footprints or something? Aha! Aha!
Shavings from a tinderbox. Arsonist must have lit his torch here, tossed it on the roof, then fled through the orchard.
Okay. So I can...
Boot prints. A man's. Large.
Based on my limited Gwent knowledge, you should be deathly afraid of the trebuchet. Yeah, I'm 95% sure I'm not going to run into a roving band of trebuchets, but I'll keep that in mind. Turn a corner. Oh my god, it's a trebuchet. It's armed. I'm following the footprints. I don't like the way that the world goes dead quiet when you hold down the Witcher senses.
Stinks of piss. And vodka.
Is vodka in a situation like this historically accurate? Stealthy buggers could be around the corner. Yeah, these don't look like trebuchet tracks. Trebuchet tracks are a lot wider and tend to be like a straight line. Witcher 3 is a work of fiction. They have schnapps. They're allowed vodka. Valid. Well, yes, I know it's I know it's a thing of fiction, but that like they didn't turn around in Game of Thrones and go, "Oh, there's vodka." They talked about wine a lot. Though, isn't this entire franchise? Isn't the original author of the books from like Northern Europe? So that would make vodka slightly more relevant. Because it is a Northern European beverage? Question mark. I know a lot of people up there like it.
Took off his boots and went in the water. Probably wanted to cover his trail.
He's Polish.
Took off his boots and went in the water. Probably wanted to cover his trail.
Okay.
Sunshine upon ye.
Headed in this direction. What can somebody do a Google for me and tell me what country of origin vodka comes from? I'm gonna steal that fishing rod.
I can't decide. Should we draw
Vodka land.
Gotta make soup out of something.
Something jumped out of the rushes. Drowners. But he managed to escape.
He left his boots.
Lost his boots in the rush.
Is it racist if I assume Russia? I don't know. Vodka or Poland, still debated. I mean, if I know Russia or Poland, still debated.
Could ye deliver us from evil?
Vodka doesn't come from these parts. I think it's more present-day Middle East. I'm gonna go. Tell you what. I do like to learn things. Origins of vodka, Wikipedia. Vodka, according to Wikipedia, which, if you are in academic circles, is not a suitable source for quotations, I was taught. Vodka, its varieties originated from Poland and Russia. So contextually speaking, if the writer of this, the original books, is Polish, there's probably going to be like Polish leanings in terms of, you know, that could explain why vodka is present in the literature. But this is also the game, and I'm not entirely sure what the organization is with the original author. But yeah, you get the idea. Try Grokpedia if you feel really cheap. What's Grokpedia? Is that the AI from Twitter? Because if that is, I don't want anything to do with that. Okay. Elon Shitty. He's made a Wikipedia copy? Nope.
Tracks lead back to the village.
No.
Me gran told me about the Smith's boy.
I did not know he'd copied Wikipedia.
Bleeding, but not badly. Surface wound.
Leather Nordling. Aye, so it were. Except it was some drowner that had supped on the kid. Witcher had naught to do with it. What did the
AI
folk do?
rerun. That's
Like
so weird.
Word is, they laid his corpse to rest. Hush, hush, in a
Oh no, I have to look at this now. Is this actively a thing? I will not be. Grokpedia, open source comprehensive collection of all knowledge. I look over and you're looking at vodka. Okay, so vodka then. Vodka is a clear, colorless, distilled. Is this not the exact? Worse, he's looking at grok. I'm not utilizing. I'm looking at the Wikipedia ripoff. So if I load vodka Wikipedia, vodka is a clear distilled alcoholic beverage. Vodka is a clear, colorless distilled produced by. Oh God, why did this need to exist? Oh God, you've informed me of something that I was blissfully unaware of. Is Grokpedia successful? Grokpedia falls flat. The Wikipedia entry for Grokpedia. Grokpedia is an AI-generated online encyclopedia operated by the American company XAI. The site launched in 2005. Some entries are generated by Grok, a large language model, owned by that, while others were forked from. That's just so weird. So weird. Sorry, moving on. I didn't want to get stuck on Elon Musk, but here we are. Why did vodka need to exist? I heard it's pretty good in helping you get drunk. I have had experience in that area of expertise, and I can say, without a shadow of a doubt, if you drink enough vodka, you will get drunk. But it's very important that you drink responsibly, chat, regardless of what you're doing, and especially do not operate heavy machinery.
Trail ends here, but I'll recognize him by his wounds.
Okay, this is going to be that guy that was in the back room that I couldn't speak to, right? There was a dude out the back. Like in some of the eastern parts, it's harsh. They wanted a stronger copium than gladiator fights. Like in some of the eastern parts, it's harsh. They want copium than gladiator fights. I liked it with orange juice. I don't think I ever had a very good relationship with vodka. I know a lot of people like to drink it like recreationally, a spirit that they enjoy. I only ever really experienced vodka in the sense that it was semi-flavorless. You could put vast quantities in a glass, mix it with something equally stronger tasting, and then just ingest a large quantity of vodka. It's not a good. Do not. I'm teetotal now, and there is a reason. Vodka is not really for enjoyment; it's to forget. I know people like vodka and tonic. I like gin and tonic.
Claw marks. It's gotta be him.
He's a fire starter! Twisted fire starter!
Nasty wound. Run into a drowner?
What the fuck do you care?
Whoa, our arsonist's a charmer too. Come on, Smith wants to talk to you.
I not talk to a non-human. Sons of bitches all, and dwarves are the worst. Greedy little magpies, do anything for gold, they will. They forge the blades the black ones put to our throats. Am I not right? Listen, we can work this out man to man. I give you gold, you don't turn me in. My mum died a while back and I sold her tools. I've spent some, but what's left is yours.
I did yard work today. It's a lot funner. It's a lot more fun if you don't let it mutate into a jungle. Valid. I am a terrible person for letting my garden mutate into a jungle. And you also have reminded me, because I started the new game today, that I didn't ask chat. If you've achieved anything big or small since the last time we spoke, I would love to hear about it. Our community celebrates achievements, big or small, but in the grander scheme of things, some people consider getting out of bed a big deal. Other people consider running a marathon a big deal. I don't care where you are on that spectrum. If you've done something that you're proud of, I would love to hear about it. I did yard. It's wasn't even mine. Someone's office front yard. I mean, that still counts. That's still you being a friend, right? That's still you being a friend. I'm proud of myself today for admitting that I'm spent. Honestly, admitting that I am spent. Rolling this game out as well. Somebody reached out to me in DMs and was like, "I think that's a really good idea for you." So, like, that acknowledgement that I am close to burnout and the fact that I'm working on it and trying to sort of recover from that state of being, that's the thing I'm proud of today. Tried to have it grow as an insect biotope, but the property management bitched about it. That's the one good thing about owning our own flat and a garden that we don't really use on a regular basis. Our downstairs neighbors already understand that every once in a while we just don't mow the lawn, and when we don't mow the lawn, they just assume that we're taking care of the bees. No chance you're coming with me. Fine, but no more arson. No chance you're coming with me. He tried to kill a man.
Magpies and dwarves might be greedy, but I'm not. Can't buy me.
And I'll beat your fucking mug to a pulp.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Calm down and come with me.
Calm down. Now follow me.
A Jedi mind tricked him, chat. A Jedi mind tricked him.
I got it.
place all my bolts are on.
You coming? Come on! Come on, you can do it! I love the Jedi stuff in this game. Come on, you've got this! Come on! Put some fucking shoes on!
Wonder if the wench took down the wash.
Can I carry him?
Wonder if the wench took down the wash.
I'm really disappointed in the shoes, Code Vein.
Wonder if the wench took down the wash.
I wonder if the wench took down the wash. I wonder if the wench took down the wash. This is the slowest escort mission in the history of time. If I walk up here, will he just catch up with me?
This'll cool the stuffy heat.
Did I mind trick him into thinking he's a racehorse? What happens if I just walk up to Willis? There he is.
Up and at him.
What's going on?
Here you go. One village pyromaniac in the flesh.
Nap? You! I knew your mum for years. Charged her nary a copper. This is how you repay me. I've had enough. Hey, soldier. A minute of your time, please.
No! Willis, I beg you. I was drunk. Didn't know what I was doing.
I've told you, Master Willis. We will help you rebuild once reinforcements come. The supplies have been ordered.
Not what this is about, mate. This here's the arsonist. A witcher found him.
The forge was important to the garrison. Destroying it was sabotage. No trial needed here. Just a tree.
Do I feel good about that? Villagers will love you now?
Villagers will really love you now.
Well, no, I don't give a flying fuck about them. You know, I hated the Black Ones at first, like everybody else did. Now I'm thinking they might just bring order to this place. Teach these layabouts some manners. But enough about that. Your reward.
Can I go back and loot that man's house?
I managed to save some things from the fire. Anvil's still whole, so I'm sure I can bang something out on it. You need anything, let me know. Give you a good price.
Okay, I've done my first.
Welcome. What can I do for you this time?
I didn't loot that man's house, but now that it's empty, I'm assuming I can just take stuff. Need you to craft something for me? Show me your wares!
Show me what you got.
Show me what you got! Buy and sell items in the shop panel. Press A to make a purchase, B to close the panel. Okay. Nothing of particular excitement. Saddlebags! Okay. I'm gonna go back to that man's house and take everything that isn't nailed down. Didn't he have a wife? Did he have a wife? There was a woman cleaning the floors, right? Have your horse. No, I don't need my horse. I just want to go in here and take. Ignore me, woman. Yeah, she's just in here spitting on the floor. I don't know if this counts as a crime. It doesn't seem to. Not seem to be a crime, chat. There's dried fruit in the bed. I hate the way she keeps doing that. Why is she doing that? Okay, well, she doesn't seem to care if I take everything that they own. fine. It's a bit dark, I will say. Sorry. Stop spitting on things. Okay. Did a quest, chat. We did a mighty fine quest. What have we got left? Ask the Nilfgaardians about Yennefer. Spit on it. Devil by the well. Missing a map. Do I have a map? World map. This is where I am. Every important location you have discovered will be marked on the world map. Jump to your current objective, press L. For the map, use L. Your current objective is marked with a circle. Available quests are marked. Here you can see the objectives of your currently tracked quests. If there are multiple objectives, you can. Here you can. This is map stuff, right? There's something here. I need to do. I don't want to go straight to the Nilfgaardians. I don't want to go for a look around. And I might even go on foot. Leave Roach where he is. So, what quests have I got? We'll do missing in action first. How far away is that? Gonna show me? No. Every time. I've immediately changed my mind. We're gonna take the horse.
It's pouring like this, all my bolts are on.
This is fine. This is fine. We do have medieval satnav.
Slow now. Whoa.
We do seem to have medieval satnav. This is that man's wagon. He's got nothing.
Move it.
Come on. Right like the wind, bullseye.
Hey there.
I'm headed in the right. I'm heading in the right direction. Cecile, thank you for the gifted subs.
Peep peep.
I appreciate it.
Cecile_Valdelius has gifted a tier 1 subscription to Katyomi.
One of these days that one of these people are going to turn up and be like, who the hell are you? I'm really struggling with some of the keybind. Question mark on the map.
Move it.
Hello? This game has already taught me. I did not mean to do that. This game has already taught me slightly to be wary of water. I didn't mean to dive in. I think I need to be on the opposite side. Don't let Jay hear. I'm also wary of Jura, so it sort of tallies up. Can I climb? Well, shit. I just want to let me up, please. There we go. Okay, good. Let's try that again. That's 2014 for you. No, what's the word? There's a technical term for it. Grappling over rocks. Seal. Seal, you are keeping money for yourself.
Cecile_Valdelius has gifted a tier 1 subscription to Skyame.
Cecile, you are eating all of your meals, and you're being good, right? You're taking care of yourself. The order's brimming with interesting play. We've read that. I mean, that was a nice little... There's not really an explanation for why it... I got all of those, didn't I? I did. But thank you for the gifted subs today. I appreciate it. Rabbit. Okay, good. Moving on. Save manually, save often, the game said. Let's go this way. I'm off to find June Wildenvert. There's something evil down in the river.
We'll look for Bastion later, once it's safe.
Faster.
Sorry.
What are you stepping on me for?
Whoops.
Stop whimpering, Hussar. We'll look for Bastion later, once it's safe.
Hello? Wrong game.
Do that often? Talk to your dog?
It's my brother's, Bastion's, but guess he's mine now.
That's a nasty-looking dog.
Bastion fought the Black Ones in a battle just outside the village. Haven't had word from him since. I told him, do like I did, lose a finger or two so they won't recruit you. Too damn feared he was. Bloody hell.
Walk the battlefield?
I'd walk the battlefield if I were you.
I did. Sea of corpses. And corpsers feeding. Someone told me they're afeard of fire, so I took a torch, tried to chase them off. Horse shite, I tell you. Would have ended up eaten alive if it weren't for Hussar here. Listen, guessing you carry those swords for more than show. Come with me. Keep the ghouls off. Help me find Bastion and I'll pay you well.
Sure. We have
Fine,
saved it.
I'll help you. Just been a few days since the battle. Chances we find your brother alive are slim. Very slim.
I would have thought, but I want to find his body at least. So Bastion don't rot there in the sun with the Black Ones. Meet me on the hill overlooking the battlefield. We'll move on together from there.
Okay. I see red things on the map. Why are these... Hey, friends.
That stench.
Come on! I got them all. Yeah, love me some brains. Give me those brains. Okay, loot. A nice sword or master item, whatever that means. Resin diagram. Take diagrams to craftsman with the proper skills to craft the item for you, and a manuscript. Hunting boots. Dorian sword. Torn out page. Ekamara decoction. Okay. Was that good? I think that was okay. I can equip stuff now. Your currently equipped items are here. Monsters glossary should advise on what signs, ores, and potions to get fighting monsters. Okay. Are you committed to seeing it through, or is this let's see play? I think I am nervous because I'm struggled before. I was talking to Dolly about this on my break. The difficulty I've had with this game, in the same way when I played Baldur's Gate 3 originally, I didn't give it time to just play. I allowed myself to get caught up with other things and then put it down and never want to return to it. For the time being, I'm treating this like Baldur's Gate. It is going to be the main game I play for some time. If it sticks, it sticks. I just need to be honest if it doesn't. Bella's Geralt, Shadow Wife is Yen, and Karlak is Triss or Gale. Shadow Wife. I'm committed as much as I was committed to Baldur's Gate 3 on stream, and I finished Baldur's Gate 3, so we'll see. Here you'll find information about your most important character statistics. To equip an item. This tab shows crafting components. Tab shows quest items. This tab shows food. This shows bond. You can toggle between large and small items. You can see how given item will look on Geralt.
Oh, suck it, Chimken.
Lady D, thank you for the lurk. Both games have tits. True. I just wanna equip these shoes. Okay, I've equipped the shoes. I've also equipped the swords. That's needlessly complicated. I equipped a torch there. Okay, no, it's in my pockets. Thank you for the hydrate. Crafting. I can make armor. Got contacts with various previous people that we know. That's all of the additional content that I have. Assuming that'll unlock when I get to the relevant part of it. Necrophages. Okay, I'm just unlocking a shit ton of quests right now. Inventory. We equipped what we wanted to equip. Have I got a sort button? I do. I type. It's gonna take me a while to get used to some of these buttons. Don't know why it's bothering me. Sort by type. What I wanted to look at was Memphis letter, brother missing, contract up by the will. Okay, those weren't the things that I picked up from the nest. Assuming those have gone straight into my glossary. They're not items that are on there. If I had tits and would hug other people, I would hug women slightly off center so our tits would fit into place like a puzzle. I'd call it Tetris. You seem like you've put a little bit of thought into that. You seem like you've put a little bit of thought into that. Okay. Other people cure cancer. I make up shit. How do I meditate? Meditation. Meditate until 5 p.m. current time. That is a full 24 hours. I don't want to meditate on the beach. Didn't even. I found it on some Discord. Burying the bodies of hanged deserters and rebels is hereby strictly forbidden. Anyone caught trying to cut down hanging corpses will be summarily executed. General Rossin. Okay, I just wanted somewhere to sleep to replenish my health. Is my health gonna... come back? Okay, I drank some water. I have touched the fast travel banner, and the guy that he is... Meditate through the menu. Yeah, I was trying to figure out... No sleeping in beds. That category, unneeded random facts like if Worf and Hitler would kiss, their stashes wouldn't touch. I just did something that I've never really thought about. It's not unwanted information. Jim, do you like puzzle games? I do. I like games. Which puzzle game? What kind of puzzle game are we talking about? It depends on the puzzle game. You want to try mine? Maybe. Chuck it in the Discord, because I saw you did the same in Nats's Discord. Chuck it in the Discord. There's a channel called Game Space Playing. You occasionally like word puzzles. It entirely depends on the game and my brain space. So I won't promise to look at it, but I will give it my best shot. I wish there was a button that went straight to the map. Is there a button that goes straight to the map? Because currently I have to do 2 buttons. I don't think there is. Okay. Okay, up here and to the right. My water has run out. Boy! I don't know whether or not I should just... Am I just going straight into questing? Like, no hesitation? The game was like, save all the time, otherwise you'll die. And that's a wolf. Okay. Nothing like a bit of dog tallow. F5 saving is sufficient to prevent unplanned deaths. Good. Okay. I didn't do the Google for the quick save, so thank you for that. That helps me out. Here I am now walking through the woods. I'm walking through the woods. And then I see him. Shia LaBeouf. Oh my god, there's blood everywhere. Actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf. That I don't know what that is down there, but it's got a face. Hey, fellas. The fight proves still difficult. You can flee to live to fight another day. Hold down L to run during combat. close. Very close to being dead. Thank you. Okay, good. Now to rummage around in the bushes for bodies.
Ghoul nest. Ought to just destroy it.
Destroy a monster's nest. You need grave shot or a dancing star. Face the nest and press A to blow it up. I don't think I have one. No, I don't have the right bomb. Well, shit. That fight was not worth it. Unless I happen to have the requirements to make a bomb. I do not. Never mind. The nest will have to wait. Should I be... Potions. Oils. What's the easiest way to heal? Consume. I hear dogs. I'm sure I'm not going to get myself killed. It's have similar healing potential yet. It just doesn't seem to do much at all. Hi. Meditate to fully recover. I will leave it a sec before speaking to Dune. The dog. What's that, boy?
You're here, good. Bastion. His body must be here somewhere.
Among countless others. Want to examine them one by one? Could take a while.
You needn't fret. The recruits from White Orchard painted a small flower on their shields so as to be able to spot each other in battle. There was just a few of them. We look for the flowers, we'll find Bastion quick.
No offense, but many a soldier's dropped his shield. Especially if he was on the losing side.
If we find the shield alone, Hassan will catch the scent and lead us to Bastion. Come on. Sooner we get this done, the better.
This will sometimes direct you to a general area when the exact position of your target is unknown. Go to the marked area. DollyWhiskers, you in chat right now?
So many corpses. And the war's just started.
So many corpses. Gonna pick up so many blunt axes. I mean, water is good. We can settle this, it'll be fine. See baddies. Okay. That's that sorted. Gonna end up. There's so much to pick up here. Can I sell any of this, I wonder? If it's worth nothing, this is gonna have been a complete waste of time. Okay, it does seem to be narrowing down the search radius.
That him?
No. Neighbour's son.
Come on, Hussar. Can you smell Bastion, boy?
Still nothing.
That it?
That him?
No. Doesn't look anything like him.
Come on, Hussar. Can you smell Bastion, boy?
I'm assuming if I find him, it's going to be a different color to the others. Red.
That him?
No. Neighbour's son.
And I'm assuming also that it's not going to allow me to repeatedly...
Come on, Hussar. Can you smell Bastion, boy?
Not going to allow me to repeatedly scan the same person. Why is this horse lit up like this? Is there a trick to this? That horse is lit, yo. For shiz, my dears. Skylar Carr, could you ask my lovely wife to make me that cup of tea that they promised me? Please. Assuming you're still on the call with them. What is this bush? They're not lying down shut. Oh, they've gone to lie down. Okay. Well, that would also explain why they're not in... That would also explain why they're not in chat.
Skin's burned off. Might be hard to tell, I know, but could this be him?
Oh, yeah. Bastion was big, broad-shouldered. This one seems smaller, but maybe it's the fire did that.
He found him! Hussar's caught his scent! Come on!
Gonna hit save. Where's the dog going? Follow the dog! What's the dog doing?
But there is more. My lieutenant demanded we defecate on command. Ballista bolts landing all around, and all he could say was, "A soldier with a full stomach will not step onto the battlefield." Now shit, that is an order. Can you believe it? The cretin.
Stop! You're killing me. My ribs. It hurts to laugh.
That needs a tourniquet. But first, want to explain what's going on here?
Bastion! Is he... Has this Nilfgaardian captured you?
No. He saved my life. I got a cut to my side, and then got hit in the head. Couldn't see anything. Rosin here found me as he crawled across the battlefield. His legs twisted. And so we were. A blind man leading a cripple. Found this place.
I'm taking you home. We need to see to these wounds.
I won't leave Rosin here. I'll own he'll die. And he can't go back to his home. He's deserted. They'll hang him.
And what if they find him with us? They'll hang us all, my Laisha included. No, the Blacken stays here.
If not for him, Bastion would be dead. He's not wrong. Not really a cash issue in this case, so I can be a moral human being. If not for him, Bastion would be dead.
Bastion only made it with the Black One's help. Maybe you ought to show him Nordlings aren't as barbarous as Nilfgaardians make us out to be.
Well, I could give him our pa's clothes, teach him to work the field. But that accent... Fine, I'll take him in. Thank you, Witcher. Your reward. And the gods protect you.
Not really a cash issue in this, so I can be a moral human being. Well, it's like difference, right? Because the Witcher's Code... The Witcher's Code is like, make sure you get the money, but they're not monsters. So we can be a nice man. We don't have to be like... We don't have to be like, yes, just kill the guy with the thing in the face. Okay, well, yeah, but there's context missing. I mean, valid. Always, you know, half of my quotes on this stream don't have context. That's the concerning part of it. Okay, so... There's a lot. This is what? So we can go all the way up here and along? Then down? What other quests have I got? I have a Witcher contract for when I hit level 2. Which isn't a massively long way off. Irritatingly, it's back in the town where I can. Tell you what, I'm going to walk to that quest. I'm going to walk there and we're going to see what we can see. We're going to tread the earth like Jesus. That's a cliff. Maybe a little bit less like Jesus. Don't fall down the hole. Make him sound like Ferengri. They often get so little money that survival might be a thing. After that, they decide as they wish. At least I got the understanding that they were quite disconnected from the goings-on of man, and they were always driven to make sure they get their cash paid. They don't... I thought the whole point of witches was that they don't do their services for free. I mean, that was my interpretation. I could be wrong. I have been many times before. I see baddies over there. There's a man spinning a stick. Hi, fellas.
Don't let up!
Come on. Got him. Then they living, but does no mean they can be good or bad guys as everyone else.
Howling.
Yeah, harsh fairness, but they have high expenses through their gear and potions, I assume. Yeah, I always, not to make the Jedi comparison, but if there's like good and bad, I always put witches as like gray. Or at least, again, that was my interpretation. I'm not saying that's necessarily correct. That was just what I thought was the case. There's clearly something down there, but if I go down there, I'm not getting back up here anytime soon because I'm a dummy. They try not to get involved in politics and they don't do things for like because it's the right thing to do reasons. Yeah. I always thought Grey, which is why Gerald's character in at least the TV show was always, he was working for other people, right? So it was a big deal. And I got that in the past. They get hired for by the nobles or officials have the coin, but Gerald times it's down to a single farmer trying to survive. Good luck fleecing those peeps. They need a personal, financial, or for the wit reason to take a job. Yeah. Okay, it's good that I came down here. I got a glyph. Where are these bees? Oh, 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 oh. No. Put the thing, stop it. Fire. I burnt the honeycomb. Kinda, sorta. And that's how you kill bees. Isn't Gerald in the books often? No, I'll do that one for free just when it's, when he is about to kill some bully. I've not read the books. If you've got insight into the books, I'm going entirely off Henry Cavill. Good news, chat. I killed some bees. Oh, the bees. Not the bees! Where the hell am I? Not killing bees is important. Do not do what I do. No matter how cool you think I am. I got a blue sword. It's immediately not as good as something I picked up out on the battlefield. Interesting. Okay, good. Where the hell am I? Ads came up in 1 minute, chat. I'm gonna go to the. In fact, I'm gonna go to the BRB screen to go check on my wife. I will be back in a minute. Go grab yourself a drink. Go grab yourself a snack. Hug a loved one. Sniff a beloved family animal. Goodbye. I'm sorry, the game... I'm not sure what happened to the audio. Was there any music at all during that BRB? Never mind. Other witches don't raise a finger if they aren't paid to, and some will work for cheaper if the people service to live better. Dilemma, thank you for the contribution. Vadim is sniffing their pets. Good, good, good. And the wife is okay. There was, but it cut out maybe 30 seconds before you return. Okay, that's fine, as long as there was some. I had such cunning plans. This is one of those irritating games, though, where if I click outside the game window, the game mutes, and it's just infuriating when that happens. I need to go to quests. I need to track this. Sounded more like the track ended. Okay. Well, that's good to know. This is all a learning curve. This has been me trying to understand how to stream this game as much as anything else. Yeah, it was a good question about asking whether or not it was something that I wanted to stick to, and it is. If I can manage it, I would love to do the entire frickin' thing. How do I get up there? You didn't sniff your dog's feet? They're cheesy nibblers. Now I'm just rummaging through outbuildings. I need to head towards the quest. I'm not dropping down to the river, or am I? Hello? Hi, fellas. Got him. Brains. I like brains. I figure I need to loot as much as humanly possible. I can see why this game takes a long time to finish. I'm just gonna be... The exploration is quite... It's cool. How do I... Okay, I'm now in... It's a very goblin-esque game, Loot Goblin. I mean, that's fine. You know me, I like a Loot Goblin game as much as the next man. I was trying to figure out if there's a way up to that building, because there was a bunch of bad guys on the map. It looked like there was a slope. How do you get over there? Around this way? Who's that clip-clopping over my bridge? Okay, this is almost definitely the way up to this cliff. Hi, fellas.
Come to Pappy.
This is awkward. This is really awkward.
Kill him, strip him, then dump him in a ditch. Throw yourselves!
Got him. Quintessential RPG experience. Go everywhere, loot everything, get distracted at every turn. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the games of variety that I've been playing in the first 6 months of this year. Because based off what everybody's saying, I might be playing this until December. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. I will play it as long as it makes sense, or as long as... Words. I will play it as long as it makes sense to. If it no longer makes sense to, for whatever reason, that'll be it. December, so you got no plan with the expansions. I stream 14 hours a week. The game is theoretically, according to the internet, the game is theoretically 150 hours. I played it for 130 the first time, DLC included with no fast travel. It's not... I'm expecting the same playtime as my... I'm expecting a similar playtime, maybe a tiny bit longer because I'm not streaming every day. I am expecting to be playing this as long as I played Baldur's Gate, but we'll find out. I don't want to spoil myself. These are the scrolls I picked up. Interrogation report. The Witcher Colgrim stands accused of kidnapping Vitti, son of Paul, a beekeeper residing in White Orchard. Suspect was detained pending trial. Upon detention, he was searched and a diagram for forging of a steel sword was found in his person. It's suspected the sword was used to intimidate or possibly kill the kidnapped child. It is likewise suspected that the accused possesses such diagrams for the forging of death-dealing implements, and none have been found to date. Sir Ignatius has requested the Witcher undergo preliminary interrogation with the application of torture. It will take place once the torturer with proper qualifications has been found. Addendum, it was later discovered drowners were responsible for the boy's disappearance. Unfortunately, Colgrim died before the information reached the investigators. Rather than face the baronet's judgment, he chose trial by ordeal. Sir Ignatius agreed and ordered he cleanse the Vereces family crypt of spectres. Colgrim never emerged from said crypt. It is highly likely the motley wraiths, spectres, and evil powers residing therein proved too much. Well, that is the location of... If he had cool gear, that's the location of it. The crypt. This was all Yennefer's letters. I still have the unicorn. I know what she's talking about. It's sex. It's sex, chat. That's what Yennefer's talking about. Yeah, like I said, I will play this game on stream for as long as it makes sense. If interest dips massively, obviously I am attempting to run somewhat of a business, and I'm not going to stream this game to nobody. But if people remain interested, that's good too. I said the same about Baldur's Gate. Horsey went burr. Horsey went a burr. Okay, I need to go back the way we came. Or roach. Was there anything else in here? We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Fine. Okay, good. I'm down. What happened to the horse? Did I miss something? Something happened to the horse? Fine. What happened to the horse? Oh, sorry, you didn't use him when you were playing your game. Sorry, I understand. I thought you meant something had happened to my horse. No fast travel. Yeah. I will be fast traveling. At the moment, I'm sort of like passively trying to level up a tiny bit, so... Yeah. Where are the bees? Give me that honeycomb. Delicious. What would you do if I broke into your house and stole all your M&Ms? Okay, good. A casual bit of meteorite in a box in a field. Take everything, it's not nailed down. Not my M&Ms, I want my spaghetti. And that's where you found them, and if you found any other stuff I misplaced since 2000. Have you not eaten M&Ms since 2000? Is that a medical thing? Is it rude to ask if it's a medical thing? If it's rude to ask, don't tell me. I get it. You really want to tell me how to use the crafting window. I need to go to a shop. I haven't. I had a rotten nut in... I haven't. I had a rotten nut in a single piece. Gross. I'm sure, like, manufacturing errors happen, but I can understand. It can happen, but it shouldn't happen. Yeah. That's not very pleasant. To ask a really dumb question. To ask a really dumb question, what does a rotten peanut taste like? What does a rotten peanut taste like? Since you, what is it? Like squishy? I'm not here. I'm not here for squishy.
Let me have a look at your stock.
There's some bitterness and dusty dryness that feels so wrong. Ugh. Okay. Well, that's no good. I don't think the M&M company is gonna be that upset with you. I assume it's some ingrained yuck to prevent us from dying too easy. Okay. Now comes the selling. One. I'm gonna keep that blue one for the time being. I'm gonna keep the witch's sword for the time being. Don't know whether or not good, but this is all weaponry that I picked up from the battlefield. Sort items by type. Hunting boots sell. So, do you have any bombs? I can buy water, which seems nice. The weapon repair kit. Now we're good. Sorry, I had to think for a second then.
Take care.
Game's making me think, chat. Game's making me think. Come on, geese. Oh, while I'm here, I can put that blue sword in my stash. I'm not... Stop it. I can put that blue sword in my stash, so I'm not carrying around everywhere I go. Well as the original Witcher. Do you have any...
Something else you'll be needing?
Would you like to sell me your
Got
wares?
anything interesting under the counter?
Depends what you're after. Have a look.
What have you got? We got Gwank cards. They're multiplying. And we're losing control. I'm not gonna No. No. I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to be good. Not burning through resources too quickly, so I think I don't need to rush to spend all my money. At the gay bar, gay bar, gay bar. Please, somebody take that cat out of the bar so I can go in there quietly. When was the last time it was daytime? It seems to have been raining for 50 years. Anyway, I said Blue Eyes the theme just now. Hey lads, there are any among that can lend me a plow. Thing is, mine smacks up against a stone in the field so hard it bent halfways, and may a fiend take me if I know how to fix it. Let it hereby be known that by order of His Imperial Majesty High Command, all able-bodied men must present themselves to the village inn. Littered with corpses. Last night a soldier fled the army camp under cover of darkness. The wanted man, a recruit who recently volunteered to join His Majesty's Imperial Service, goes by the name of Odrin. He claimed to be a Caedweni by birth, but said King Henselt Misrule had convinced him to join the Imperial Army. I get the feeling a lot of this is just flavor text. Don't understand what you just read. No wonder. It's the Nilfgaardian and... Okay. Then we're getting propaganda. Propaganda chat. When you look at something real hard, you have a propaganda. Hello? Hello? Hi.
Greetings, good man. Having trouble with your well? That's what I read.
Aye. 'Tis haunted. Has been for a good 20 years.
20? So why'd you put out a notice just now?
Let's start with the jokes.
Because earlier on we drew our water from the river. But so many corpses floating in it after the battle it's turned noxious. My daughter Mandy drank half a pitcher. Felt dreadful ill, can't keep nothing down. She grows worse by the day. Herbalist claims you fight a fever with drink. And not beer nor cider, but water. Clear, pure water. And where am I to get that if not from the well? But first, the ghost's got to be driven away. And it don't let any man near.
Describe the ghost.
This ghost. Describe it for me.
Well, it's awful frightening. Awful.
I meant, what does it look like?
It looks like a woman, but fresh from the grave. Wears a dirty dress, all rags, its skin flaking off its bones, and it howls like it's suffering.
Some wraith. Or maybe an alp.
If you don't wallop it, Master, if you don't take care of it, that is, it'll come kill me daughter.
Let's talk about my reward.
I feel for you, but this is my job, so let's talk about my pay.
Something not right with the coin.
Haggling to haggle. Oh god, did he offer me money? To haggle for a higher reward, choose an amount by using L to confirm. But if your counterparty accepts your offer you've made, deal. If your offer is too high, your counterparty will grow annoyed, push too hard, or she'll... So... 25.
If you could drop your price a bit, I'm sure we'd agree.
23.
If you could drop your price a bit, I'm sure we'd agree.
22.
That settles it then.
I'll help you.
Fine,
Hi,
I'll
cuz.
help. Where's this well?
In Havel, a settlement on the heights. It's abandoned now. No one ventures there on account of the ghost being about. Drive it off, please.
Am I even slightly prepared for this quest? It says 2, and I'm close to 2. Haggling tickles my... Of course, I min-maxed this, but it's rather obnoxious. To ask me to haggle, and then to go up 2 coins, I might as well just take what they offer me. Especially if there's a potential negative. Yes, I'm saving it twice. What of it, chat? What of it? Okay, we're gonna push. We're gonna go do the devil in the well. Well, 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 well. Got a bit of time. I might be able to get this done. I'm not sure what it is. Trying to remember for the life of me how far I got in the game, because there's so much of this that I'm straight up not remembering already. I ended up looking it up. The range is scripted, and most of them don't matter, but a few specific are very lucrative. Well, 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 if it isn't the Chicken Brothers. See you, to me, see you, to me. Somewhere Nats is, like, twitching. See you, to me, see you, to me. I see a deer. Wherever she is. I don't think she's here right now. Okay, I can fast travel back and forth to here now.
The infamous well. Strange. No sign of a ghost. Maybe it only shows at a certain time of day.
Oh.
Grass around the well scorched.
What could go
Grass around
wrong?
the well scorched.
Okay. Look inside the buildings. The one thing I feel like I'm missing in this is, like, I know it's not really... I feel everything's very dark. Like, if this was Elden Ring as a bad example, I would have that torch that I could have on my belt, and I feel like this game would benefit from that, but I don't think it's necessarily on theme.
A journal might be useful.
It happened. Volker sent a petition of our grievances against the Lord. Potion to see in the dark. Constant, but also a torch. Can I just carry a torch around? It's all there. Words. How do I equip that torch that I put in my inventory then? Happened. Volker sent a petition of our grievances against the Lord to court in Visma, listed all the harm he's done, how he killed Johann for not taking off his cap quick enough, how he trampled our fields when drunk with nary a thought of repayment, how he barged in during Peter's wedding and demanded the road to the first night. Now we finally got what begged Melatel for in our prayers for so long. The judge recognized our grievances and waived all bonds and duties to the Lord. We can finally strike out on our own. At least we can live as free men. It only lasts some time though, I don't remember. I don't want to be burning through the resource, especially that wheel where you get the signs. I'll have a look. The first day of our freedom, Hovel. First day of our freedom. Hovel's not much of a village yet, but to my mind, it's better than most fantastic palace. Volker fumed our home with hazelwood smoke to drive out evil, buried a martin under the gate to make sure no thieves come across our threshold, and then he gave a bracelet, loveliest I've ever seen. Mother said it's foolish to spend so much on a bauble when we haven't plows nor hoes, and that we ought to return to the merchant. Over my dead body, I'll never take it off. It's always been there to remind of Volker of how happy that we were that day. They say the Lord is coming to see us, that he wants to make a deal to beg us to return to the village. They say he's calm since his son died, that he's not as quick to anger about small slights. We'll see. One way or another, I have no intention to move an inch from here. We're getting haunted. If you mean the overall color palette, this area of the game is meant to look a soggy, muddy late autumn. Fair enough. Game is going to get brighter is what I'm hearing. Game is going to get brighter is what I'm hearing. Like I said, I don't think it's been daytime for about... a while. Looking bright, yeah. Well, not too much. This isn't Candy Crush. I play Witcher 3 Candy Crush, all I'm saying. That body there before? Don't worry, chat. I'm collecting all of the plates. Okay. What are you doing here?
Bodies dried to a crisp. Signs of burns. All signs point to a noon wraith.
Devil by the well. Contract Devil by the well. What is a noon wraith? Bestiary. Despite what is commonly thought, peasants do not interrupt their labors at midday to get out of the sun. They do so to avoid noon raids. Particularly searing summer days when the sun reaches its zenith, race will at times appear resembling scorched women dressed in long white robes. These are noon raids. The spirits of young women and girls who died violent deaths right before their weddings. Driven mad with pain or anger, they wander the fields searching for their unfaithful lovers or backstabbing rivals. Though they will kill anyone who does not get out of the way in time, they are often held in this world by some object of intense emotional significance. That is why, if one ever finds a wedding ring or a torn veil in the middle of a field, one should not pick it up, but instead back away as quickly. Bumrel against bombs, spectre oil, and Yerden. Can I make spectre oil? Can. What am I missing? Arenia.
Something's tied the noon wraith to this place. An object. Something she needs before she'll leave this world.
Apparently... Did I miss something? I don't think I missed anything. Huh? Nothing in there. Yerden is so good if you got high sign intensity against these wraiths. I mean, I've barely started, so I am going to assume that I do not have high... I'm going to assume that I don't have intense anything. Okay, not in there.
A man, stabbed with a knife, died on the spot. Animals fed on his body, picked his skeleton clean. More bloodstains over there. But it's not his blood. Bloodstains, barely visible. Someone was dragged this way. Someone who was still alive.
And thrown into the well!
Palm prints in blood. Small hands. A woman's. Someone dragged her out. She was wounded. Fought for her life. No body in sight, but might still find some tracks. Under the right conditions, bloodstains can remain visible for decades. Another print by the well. Bloodstains. Almost faded. But the line's taut. Something's not right.
Hoist!
A corpse, hanged by the bucket rope. woman the journal belonged to. Must be. Wide pelvis, small jaw. A woman. Around 30, judging by the teeth. Left arm's missing. Need to cremate the remains. Gotta find the object that binds her to this place before I do, though. Was she wearing the bracelet from her husband? Might be why her arm fell off. Gotta jump down there. Hope I don't break my legs.
I'm gonna do a save.
Wide pelvis.
Okay, I've seen it.
Need to cremate the remains. Gotta. Was she where?
Bear with me, chat. I'm
gotta jump down there.
Going. Ah! Okay. What could possibly go wrong with this? What could possibly go wrong with this? Extra dive. Excuse me. You asking for a complete list? No. I was trying not to sneeze directly onto my PC. I see the arm. How am I getting out of the well? I guess I now have to walk.
Lucky not to come up empty-handed. A bracelet with an inscription. To Claire, from Volker.
I mean, that's
bracelet
cute.
Must have belonged to the woman in the well.
That's
Lovely
cute.
craftsmanship, but I'll have to burn it with the body to get rid of the Noon Wraith for good. Better do it near the well.
Fine. It's good. It's fine. It's good. I have to get out of here now. We get out of here by going deeper. We're going deeper underground. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Where the hell does this come out? Where? Oh, no. Got lootables at least. I wonder if there's crocodiles in this universe. I don't know why a crocodile would be in cave, but maybe goblin shark, I don't know. Is it finally daytime? It might finally be daytime. Holy shit.
Need to prepare for this fight. Brew some wraith oil. Drink some potions.
Okay. Well, this is the thing. The game's not Oh. Finds an opponent. The game's not really told me where I find anything. Crafting? Like, where do I find a Renenia? I found any Arenania? One Arenania. Save this. Do I like risk it? Can I kill it if I don't have a potion? Can I kill the ghost if I don't have a potion? I could go back to the worst that can happen. A lot. Okay, I can't fast travel from where I am. Say what, chat? We're going to do a proper hard save. I can spoil you some mechanics, not in detail, just cloudy memories. No, thank you. Again, thank you for asking for spoilers, but no. I don't have my biggest... Am I going to be able to hit it if I don't have Wraith Oil? Let me go back to town. Like, can I hit it if I don't have Wraith Oil? If I, like, what it... Oh, she's in the field spitting again.
My gran told me about the Smith's boy. Lad went missing one day, so folk nagged a witchman that was hunting nearby. Started poking him, asking. When he started twisting and squirming, so wham bam, they knocked his head off.
Aye, so it were. Suspected was some drowner that had sapped on the kid. Witcher had naught to do with it.
What did the folk do?
What?
Greetings.
Do you have any Arenania?
Look at your stock.
I mean, you might also have had... I don't know why he would have Wraith Oil. He does not have what I want.
Take care.
I am Medetta.
Excuse me, do you have any magic potions?
Something else you'll be needing.
Not a secret or a spoiler?
Got anything interesting under the counter?
Depends what you're after. Have a look.
Instruction is in the glossary. Okay, I'll check it out. Farewell.
Farewell.
Well, this is it. I get the weakness. Moon dust. Vector oil. Cool. Or just explanations about additional. You go away. Bombs. Combat. No. Fine, swim. That's all just instructions. Books. No. Crafting. If it's in the glossary, am I being needlessly blind? I get what they're weak to. I see the weakness. Residents of the White Orchard. Residents of White Orchard has suffered... No, on. The residents of White Orchard have suffered more than their fair share of misfortunes. Passing armies had trampled their rotting faith. Wonder the locals called Devil, the Witcher could sense bound to her. Once that was done, he would prepare for battle in the noon. The race is a demanding opponent. You can disorientate her victim, creating mirror images. These copies slowly suck their victim's life energy while their mistress remains untouchable. In order to defeat her, the Witcher could not rely on his silver sword alone. The Yerden sign would also be needed to trap her and force her to take on material. Okay, that was what my concern... Okay, that was... Okay, I get it. Yerden. Yerden. Yeah, it's not required. The potions aren't required. The potions aren't required as long as I can make her be material. The potions aren't required.
My gran told me about Smith's boy. Lad went missing one day, so folk nabbed a witchman that was hunting nearby. Started poking him, asking.
What happens if I... I'm very curious to know what happens if I kill a cow. Yeah, dude. Let's go fight.
Kings do the fighting.
I've been liking this so far. I'm enjoying it. I think it's definitely not going away. I could have got to the end of today's stream and been like, yeah, I'm never playing that again. I'm definitely playing more. And that's the best that I can say. That's the major selling point, I think, Ryan. I think this could be another Baldur's Gate, you know. I think this could be like a 3-month effort, and I can just have occasional days off doing other things. I'm not done with Forza. I'm not done with cities. The MyCU shall return. But if I'm going to finish this on stream, now is the time. Okay, so... Where's the skeleton? There it is. Get in!
And the bracelet. Igni.
Nice.
I think it worked.
Come on, stand over here. I got her.
She's gone. For good.
Nice. That's how you look after eating 5 days festival ass. Jesus. That's a bit graphic. It sounds like you're talking from experience. All tongue. La 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 la. Okay. Go back to Odalin. What difficulty are you playing on? Standard difficulty. I didn't want... Well, what, can I change... Let me... Gameplay. Can I change the difficulty once I'm in? Yeah, story and sword. I didn't go blood and broken bones. I went story and sword. I'm not playing hard. I'll do a poll in the chat. I'll do a poll in Discord, and you guys can decide if I play hard. That's not the right building. I'm just trying to open a locked building. If I start playing it on hard, the game just becomes infinitely more complicated. Brave can be demanding. Why wouldn't we make it hard? Well, this is the thing. This is the thing. What what she said.
Job done. The well was haunted by the ghost of a woman who was killed there. I drove it away.
I just hope every unburied wretch don't start haunting us. Well, that battlefield's gonna cause us a heap of trouble.
If they do, you know who to contact. Meanwhile, Claire, Volker, names ring a bell?
I don't know him. Though I did hear our herbalist Tamira mention a Claire once. Same one, maybe? Your reward, Master Witcher. The gold I'd hid away for Mandy's dowry. Without you, she'd never have lived to wed. Now, there's hope for it, at least.
Thanks.
How about that? Never expected to get a dowry.
Nor did I suppose I'd ever give one to a Witcher. Strange times these, wouldn't you say? Strange and sad.
I'm just taking it, regardless. We're taking it. Okay, I'm gonna get on top of the, I'm gonna consider wrapping up any minute, but I'm gonna get on top of the difficulty discussion. I don't want to burn out on this game. I don't want this game to be too obscenely hard straight out of the gate. So, what I'm gonna do, when I'm done with this section of the map, if I feel that the difficulty isn't high enough, because I'm assuming I'm leaving at some point, because this isn't the entire game. When I leave this section of the map, if I feel like the difficulty isn't high enough, I will up it then, but I'm not going to up it until I leave this starting area. Because then at least I've done like the full tutorial experience and I've got a slightly better grasp on everything that I should be doing. Because the last thing I want to do is up the difficulty curve and make this game feel like it's a fucking nightmare. That's fair. Yeah. I think because like as much as we talk about, as much as we joke about it, I know you guys like watching me do slightly more challenging experiences. This could be treated like Baldur's Gate 3 was, which I did on the story difficulty. Story, not the like the normal difficulty. I'll see. I'll think about it, but it's an interesting one to think about. Different playstyles and enemy type combinations can make this game rather easy or difficult. You likely bump into an comically frustratingly hard game. I'm trying to. We'll figure it out together. We'll figure it out together. This game will return tomorrow. I have a tiny bit of Forza that I want to get out of the way, so we might start with Forza if I can go live early. But in the meantime, we'll just see where we are at. I'll try and get a good night's sleep and try be a little bit more energetic. I felt like I got going the longer the stream went on, but Jesus, going live today was really hard. Taking a couple of days off and then going live is always really hard, but today was sometimes pressing that button just feels like a million miles away. Sleep like a baby, Chimken. I'll do my best. Chat, this was The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. I'm having a very nice time. I'm intrigued to see how long I can play this game on stream before I lose the will to live. That sounds so negative. That sounds so negative. But for all of the people that have been asking, this was probably going to be, if you can life on hard, you can Witcher on hard. You just like watching me play hard games. So for me, I found a playstyle that munched through all the non-boss stuff really easy and made me take on 30-minute on bosses in a fight, no death, no respawn, just 30-minute no dice. What difficulty were you playing on? But like, was that on the hardest difficulty, or what difficulty was that at? Vulcan Ryan likes watching me play hard games. It is known, like I know it of Vulcan Ryan. If I asked Ryan what difficulty I should play a game on, I know Ryan 9 times out of 10 will always select the harder one, and that's fine. That's fine. It's something that I love about Vulcan Ryan. They test me. They test me, chat. But if I'm going to be playing this for quite some time, I'm speculating. I'm thinking about it. I don't need to think about it right now. We'll think about it tomorrow, maybe. Chat, I want to go live a tiny bit early tomorrow if I can to play some Forza, and then we'll play this. But this will start at the usual time regardless. So if I'm live before 7 p.m, it will be After 7 p.m. it'll be this. You know how I pilot my shit at this point. If you've enjoyed my content this evening, and you are not following, I would, it'd be nice if you drop me a follow. I'm working towards 1,000. I try not to say this every freaking stream, or at all, really. But if you've enjoyed me, come and join me again. I think hard with occasional tuning down to even eat. I'm not made out of time. I'm going to stick with my original plan, then, based off everything that we've talked about. Based off everything that we've stick to my original. I'm going to do the opening zone on the map, regardless of how long it takes, on the current mode that I'm on. If at the end of that I feel like I need to switch, I will do it then, but not before. Unless I suddenly get really, like, big dickish and up it before then. Chat, if you've achieved anything big or small since the last time we spoke, no, that's the beginning message. Chat, I'm really glad you exist. We're all fucks here. Yeah, you're getting getting ahead of yourself. I've not actually started the go. You clearly want me to leave, so fine, that's fine. Chat, I'm really glad you exist. Chat wants me to go, so I'll go, I guess. Chat really wants me to go. I'm really glad you exist. At the beginning of my streams, ask if there's anything I can be proud of you for. So at the end of my streams, I like to say something different. Chat, I'm also really proud of you for existing. The world is a dark, scary place right now, and the fact that you are in it and alive is something to be massively proud of. And I'm so proud of you for being alive, chat. A couple of reminders. You do not need to watch my content. You do not need to be in chat. You do not need to lurk in chat. The lurking is always appreciated. What I want you to do is focus on that existence as best as you possibly can. And if my content can make that existence any easier, that is the niche that I'm trying to fill on the internet. It's at this point of the stream, I invite you to type the word fuck in chat. Fuck is a multifaceted word. It can be a good thing, it can be a bad thing. So as a couple of examples, I fucking love playing The Witcher 3 tonight. I fucking love the taste of strawberries and cream Pepsi Max. And I am gonna absolutely fucking demolish some crumpets after this stream because I've got a rumbly belly. What else do we say at this point? The negatives. Fuck the Trump administration. Fuck the British Labour government. Fuck the Reform Party UK. Fuck losing people too soon. Fuck epilepsy. Fuck Parkinson's disease. Fuck chronic health conditions. Fuck ableism. Fuck transphobia. Fuck again. Fuck cancer. I think that's it. I'm gonna write this down as a reminder. I need remind passive audio, not chicken noise. I think if this game is gonna be a full playthrough, I had, like, what was it? Not that. Stop it. I had this. This is too much for me. This is too much for me now. It filled in the background noise enough, but not now. I need to. No. Fuck the powerful being able to get away with lady. Drop your pants. This needs to get sucked out. What the fuck was that sentence? Fuck the powerful being able to get away with lady. Drop your pants. This needs to get sucked out. What does that mean? I was just clicking it and it disappeared. Distant mooing. Trophy game, everybody. Trophy game. Who am I going to raid today? I've raided Decode recently. A lot of the people on my list I've raided recently. So I am going to... That's what one of the former Germanian foreign ministers said to one of... Yes. Christ. Got stung in her butt by a wasp. I am going to raid somebody, but I can't raid somebody playing The Witcher 3 because that is just opening myself for spoilers. I am going to raid... Who is this person? Do I know this person? I am going to raid... Gonna raid! I'm torn today. I'm torn. I need to raid somebody because that's the... I'm going to do an easy one. We're going to throw you at a charity today. Do a good one tomorrow when we raid Chrome on a Sunday. But I'll raid one of the charities today. Our Chicken Live. Go show Our Chicken Live some support. Just go and watch their webcams. It's just a bunch of chickens. You can do bits and shit, and the chickens get food and feed, and it's just an inspiration. I've sent you there before. That if you're subscribed, drop a raid message on arrival. If you are unsubscribed, if you are subscribed, drop a raid emote on arrival. If you are unsubscribed, there are some raid messages in chat. I'll be back tomorrow with some more of this. Crows have powerful leg muscles and sharp claws that help them perch securely on branches and walk confidently on the ground. They're equally comfortable in the trees ground. Interesting. But thank you for being here. I will see you around. Farewell.